Hello. Okay, so I don't know how many notifications people got earlier for me like scheduling streams, but I spent like the last hour running like 5 different test streams, like trying to tweak things and figure things out. Thankfully, everything has held out so far. So, knock on wood. I think tonight's gonna be pretty solid. So that is the hope. I have some colors picked out. I'm like, I want to streamline this thing in case it does crap out, but we seem good. So everything's good. I did spend some time. I made a post on Facebook and YouTube if you haven't seen it yet, but I spent some time this weekend on the phone with my ISP, and even if we do have more drop frames and cutting out and everything, we're going to talk about maybe uploading or upgrading our upload speed tomorrow because they weren't today because of but bottom line is apparently everybody's having outages. So if it happens again, it's honestly just something we have to write out, and it's all related. So stuck between a rock and a hard place here, or a rock and an internet place. All right, let's go ahead and scroll on up. Let's see. Hi, Tyler. Hi, Iselina. Hi, Michelle. Yes, his name is green to you because he's a member. You can tell the difference. The mods have the wrenches, and members, so Tyler is a member and a mod. Members have the different colored pencils next to their name, and the different colored pencils say how long they have been. Let's see. Kangaroo Babe, hello. And Michelle and Diane, hello. Emma, hi Emma. Didn't think I'd be on tonight. Well, I wasn't sure if I would be either. I made the post saying I would be, but I had no idea what my internet was gonna do. But, well, I've had 0 drop frames. I'm gonna take that and run with it. Let's see. Hi, Lozzie. Oh, you got the Black Widow sets. My not on silent. Pardon me. Sorry about that. Let's see. Aspie, hello. See, though the color chart I colored in said there's a color called Pig's Ear and Scorpion. I don't have it. Look at my Black Widow. Look, because Pig's Ear should... Look here. I don't think I have one called... I would assume pink color. On my list. Weird. Oh, that's because I'm looking at the real brush pens. Haha. Okay. I'm like, wait a minute. This doesn't seem right. Here's the right chart. Black Widow color pencils. Go figure. Okay, Pig's Ear. That should be Scorpion number 20. Scorpion number 20. But, Pig's... Okay. I'm embarrassed. Too many charts. Let's see. Hello, let's see. Yeah, I already said hello, Dazzy. Hi, Asby. Hi, Audrey. Welcome. Light skin tone Scorpion Kirby came in today. Awesome. Sherry says, oh, for pastel pencils. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, definitely send Albert a message. He's got great customer service if you're missing a pencil or you've got double of something. Hi, Nick and Tina. Let's see. Hi, Donna from Western Pennsylvania. Well, welcome, Donna. See, feeling pretty awake right now, so I might be around a bit longer. Awesome. Well, Lozzie, you would be proud of me. So I'm trying a new tea tonight. So this is the one that I've got for when my throat is bothering me. It's called throat coat, but it's a lemon and echinacea. Pretty tasty. I haven't tried this one yet because the tea's still cooling down, but this is what I'm trying tonight. It's got a little caffeine in it. But it's Raspberry Passion. Yogi brand, but it smells really good. It's just been hot to drink yet. But you'd be proud of me because I didn't use the microwave. Although I still don't have a kettle, I did use a small saucepan and I heated it up on the stove. So I didn't use the microwave. I used the stove. It just wasn't a kettle yet. Let's see. Yep, there it is. Emily, that's the Arteza brush pens. Yep, there it is. See, I hadn't scrolled down chat yet, and that was just me. Oops. I know, I'm sorry. Gotta get myself together. Oh, you have 2 delicious pinks. Okay, that'll be it. Let's see. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Ria. Let's see. Kat, hello. No worries. I'm just getting through chat, so you're good. We haven't even started yet. Carol, hello. Let's see, make sure I didn't miss anyone. Yeah, this is my first raspberry tea. I'm excited about it. Hi, Angela. Please compare the you're using to other pencils, especially the Black Widows. The pencils that... Are you talking about the Prismacolors? So, Donna, I do have a... saucepan is acceptable. Thank you. Are you talking about Prismacolors or just compare pencils to the Black Widows I'm using? Or are you talking about create a chart? I could do that. I don't have it yet. Right now, I just have Arteza versus Ergosoft. Oh, yeah, I've got them, so I can do that. I'll put that on my... In fact, let me make a sticky note of it, Donna. You know what? I've just got these little pieces of paper here because my sticky notes are buried. Okay, so Black Widow... right now. Compare chart. We're just going to call that because... Right. Now you need a saucepan emoji. I know, right? We'll switch out the microwave for the saucepan. Oh, Polychromos. Oh, Polychromos. Okay. Okay. Sorry, when I see PC, I think Prismacolor because when you read a Prismacolor pencil, it says PC something or another. Oh. All right, well, at least the saucepan is acceptable. Well, I won't need to use the saucepan for very long, but you'll be proud of me, Lozzie. I did get a kettle. It was just a little, you know, little stainless steel whistle kettle here, but I did get a kettle. So I did get a kettle, so that will be fixed. To do. Not quite as right. All better. All better. I was adjusting the little camera up there. Could you do Loomies to polys? I've used up some of my Loomies, Allison, but I will look into it. I feel like I should say hi to Nightbot because no one ever does. I suppose so. I was thinking about that today. The kids were playing with Google, you know, like the OK Google thing, and my son wanted to tell Google that he loved him. And I said, well, honey, Google's a computer, it's okay. And then I thought, you know, God forbid, you know, artificial intelligence ever does rise up. Maybe we should be telling them that that we love them, so that, you know, maybe we should be appreciating our robots more. I was very surprised at the vividness of the Black Widows, as I only had the light skin set, and that is not very good on its own, but I'm really excited trying to figure out what to color. Oh yeah, like even the basic Black Widow set is super bright and vibrant. Target has a really good tea kettle. I think I just ordered it on Amazon because I haven't been going regular shopping if I don't need to. I think I got mine. Got it for like 12 bucks. But they had some aluminum ones, but I was like pretty sure aluminum's bad. So I got, it was just an inexpensive with up on there. It's better than using the microwave, I suppose. A little bit hot, but oh, it's good. That raspberry tea. I didn't even put any sweetener in it, but yeah, that's good. This is the one that I'm having, that it has caffeine in it. But yes! Oh, Allison, okay, that was the other thing. Look what came! Ba, 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 ba. Look, it's red and glittery, and in fact, I made a command for it. Exclamation point stash. And my fingers are going nuts again. How do Black Widows compare to Ergosofts? Oh. Okay, well, first of all, Black Widow has a lot more colors. But that's kind of like why I like the Ergosofts a little bit better. I feel like fairly similar, but you get a bit more of a pastelish kind of look with the Ergosoft. I tend to go to the Ergosoft when I want to simplify things. I did, Allison. I was super shocked. I ordered it that night, like during the stream, and usually things take forever. But yeah, it arrived today, actually. Yes, I like a lemon and ginger tea, Angela. Raspberry one was still a little bit too hot. But yeah, this one's the other one that I've started using because the ginger doesn't feel great on my throat because it's spicy as I can do. Mine is predicted June 1st. Oh my! Well, the, this one that I got, Allison, that's the link there, and it could just be where I ordered it from, but it's the only glittery one, and I was like, yeah. So I picked out some of the pencils we're going to be using tonight and popped them in here, and great for pencils. It says here, like, they've got the spots for scissors, but how would really, it kind of work. Sewing scissors, smaller. I just feel like it's a little wobbly. No, but these are nice and, I mean, they're not going anywhere. So I think for like having a bunch of, although I realize that it totally blocks the cam when I keep it there, I think having, it might be better than letting things drop off and everything. But, yeah. Black widows are nothing like Lumis or Polys. Done. The quality comes with the price. Oh, yeah. So, and even Lumis and Polys are completely different. Like, if I were to compare any other pencil to a Luminance pencil, I would say that they are more similar to Prismacolor than Polys in the sense that they are softer. First of all, Polys, hi Robin. Polys are an oil-based pencil, so they're naturally a harder lead pencil. The Caran d'Ache, I feel like, are what the Prismacolors should be. If that makes sense. Some of the key differences between Prismacolors and Lumis is that the Lumis, A, they have a thicker lead. B, they have glue all the way down the barrel. C, they have a higher quality wood. And then just the pigment itself is better as well. So I feel like Luminance are what Prismacolor should be, because Luminance, although you get the ease of blendability, because they were a good training pencil for me, and then I kind of had to relearn how to blend because Prismacolors blend so easily next to each other. And so with Prismacolors, you get a lot of breakage. You get a lot of like the wood shredding. The glue, instead of all the way down the barrel, is like dotted in there. So sometimes you'll get like a whole piece of lead that comes out. I honestly don't use my very much anymore. Yeah, if I'm perfectly honest, I don't. I don't know. I have a hard time going back to them now that I have, you know, I've got Arteses and Polychromos. I don't even use my Lumis that much, and a big part of that is, one, they're expensive. So I'm very specific about what pages I use them on. But two, because they are a softer lead, it's a lot easier to use a harder lead in smaller spaces. So I'm very specific about where I use the Luminance. Bought all the Black Widows, very hard to work with. Most hurt my hands scrubbing the, oh, I'm sorry, Donna. Favorite tea is raspberry white chocolate parfait. Oh my word, Patty, that sounds like heaven. And hello. You're gonna want Prisma, to have hand, oh, if you had hand issues. Yes, yeah, Prismas, if you've got wrist and hand issue, definitely Prisma. I would stay away from Erosia Tintambos. Those ones hurt my hands. There's no other pencils that do that, but those ones hurt my wrist, and it's because they just don't put out enough pigment, and they're a very, very hard lead. So, I don't know. It'll take ages to layer when you can slightly. Yes, that is all. But Prismas are probably going to be your best friend. That or even Ergosoft. And part of the reason is, let's have them. If you are having hand issues, Ergosoft is nice because of their name, Ergosoft. It kind of shows that they're ergonomic. But the difference between this and any of the other pencil I have is, one, it's triangular barrel. Okay, there you go. All right, it's got its triangular barrel. So you've got 3 sides, so it sits comfortably in your hand. I don't know how to say that, so I'm going to call you Stage, but thank you for subscribing. Welcome to our coloring family. Hi, Shannon. And so it makes it really nice and easy to hold. But the other thing is, too, the coating on the outside is almost like a grippy coating. And so it makes it easier to hand. It's not sliding around or sliding up and down, but depending on the pressure that you're using. So I would highly recommend it. Robin, I have tried the Derwent Color Soft. I had a breakage issue. They were nice and they blended well, not quite to the level of Prismacolors, but I did find that they had a lot of breakage, and I don't think that has to do with the quality so much as the lead is just soft. So yeah, I had some breakage issues with that. I probably wouldn't go back to them, and that probably played a part in the fact that I never went back to that Marie Troll page that we were doing on it, just because Yes, exactly. Soft but crumbly. Creator Stage. Oh, see, I saw the 8 and it threw me. Creator Stage. There you go. Perfect. Or create your, yeah, okay, now I gotta scroll up. Create your stage, or creator stage. Yeah. Okay, well, it's one of those. When I was like glancing past, I was like, there's a number in there. I can't quickly put that together with my brain. So welcome, stage. I have Durant issues, don't care for them. Hi, Melissa. While on the topic of color pencil Carandash Luminance, also come Pablo Supercolored. Are they any better? Okay, I haven't actually tried Pablo's. I haven't tried Pablo's yet. I am curious. There's a few things on my list of things that I'm not going to run out and purchase right away, but at some point I most definitely want to try them. Pablo's one of them. The other two, Copics. I need to get myself some smaller Copics just because I hear so many great things about them, but I wonder, like, how are they any different from Everblends? Like, are they worth the price? Are they not? I mean, yeah, it does not compute. Exactly, Lozzie, exactly. I started off Crayolas and went to Prismas. Loved the Prismas, then bought a set of oil-based, which are quite nice and have lots of color. About the hardness of Crayolas, but nice and could use. Yeah, see, Johanna was using some Crayolas the other day and they worked out well. See, I started doing this with the Everblends because I saw, honestly, Belinda and was like having so much fun and doing so great with her page with the Copics, and just like, I need to use markers. So I busted out my Everblends and I started this page here. Supercolor is a water-soluble pencil, and Pablo's are hard and similar to Polly's. Ah, okay. So it's like the Luminance are their soft pencils and Pablo's are their hard pencils. I know they'll empty your pocketbook faster. Facts, there's a reason I haven't got them yet. Hi, Annie! All pencils have a place, exactly. Pablo's are oil-based, okay. Might go with watercolors rather than Polly's. Ooh, that could be interesting. I dislike Pablo's, I find them too hard to work with. Kat, have you used Polychromos, and how would you compare the two? Thanks, Allison. I heard Pablo were hard to lay down. I could maybe like start with a like a 12 count, or do they have 12? I don't know, something small just to test them out. Do I change crayon color or orange? Woohoo! Oh yes, you did. Yeah, you're well, it's technically a pencil, but yes, it changed color. That's your second month. Yay! And I think third month is the next color, and it will be yellow. That's why we need them all. Exactly. Like Pokemon. It's you know, my kids and my husband. We all love Pokemon, but so it's like, you know, with pencils, we gotta catch them all. Let's see, Bend to Green Gable. Oh yes, and Bend to Green Gables more often than I can. Oh, Patty, I'm so jealous. I've never been there. Yeah, Annie, they were a gift for sure. And I've replaced a couple, but it was a Christmas gift a few years back, and I won't get the whole set again. I think we got a good deal on them. But yeah, so this is from the Yalza. Let's see. Here it is. Anna Green Gables coloring book. I haven't found any other Anna Green Gables coloring book that I have found has been like almost too childish and not quite to the level of adult coloring book. Like, because I enjoy coloring, don't get me wrong, but I guess sophisticated's not the term, but I do like to keep a bit more of an adult theme about my coloring books, you know? But you lost your internet connection, think I'm back now. Did you miss anything? Oh, we're good, Aspie. We're just chatting about, we haven't colored anything yet. We're just chatting about coloring pencils and books. But I'll be honest, I was really nervous about whether or not the Everblends would work. So this is Yalza's version of the page here. PEI open to visitors due to good screening. Oh, very cool. Oh, Prince Edward Island is open to visitors. Oh, very nice. Okay, cool. But this is her version of it colored. I can't remember what, she did use pencils though. She did not use markers. But I was really nervous about how the markers would handle in the book, so I actually scanned it in and I printed it out because I knew that my paper handled the markers well. And I was just like, I don't want to, this was like one of my favorite pages in there, and I didn't want to destroy it with markers. You know, maybe I'd want to do it with pencil or something, so. Took me a while, but it's worth it. Yeah, they're so nice. You love your Faber Castell Polychromos. They are good. I'm falling in love with them. I mean, that's what we're working on now. Let's see. I want to be the very best, like no one ever was, but it could be, I want to have the very best art supplies there ever was. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, I'm done now. Last time I went to the local art store, I went crazy and spent over $400 in Faber Castells. Woo! Oh, my husband would not be happy with those numbers. I used my Sweet Still pencils today, first ones I purchased after Crayolas. Oh, awesome, Shannon. But yeah, so I got started with it, and this is just going to be something I kind of do, you know, on the side when I have a little bit of time and come back to it. I started adding a little bit more depth to the leaf, but not much. So yeah, I would love to try Copics at some point, just to compare them, just to see, I guess, what all the hype is about, I suppose. Like $30 for $150 when I purchased them. Nice, Shannon. Nice. Yeah, you like my singing, Lozzie? I'm just oh so talented that way. Polychromos are my favorite ones with Prismacolor Premiere. Yeah, so like I said, I used to be huge on Prismacolor, but now I have a hard time going back. It's like once you go polychromo, you can't go back, right? Is that the saying? Had 2 sips of this tea that has caffeine in it. Oof, maybe. I don't know, I always get so like hyped and perked up when I talk to all of you. It's so fun. About the whole set for under 200. Oh, awesome. All right, let's go ahead, zoom on in. All right, so when we started this, for those of you that were here, we had so many connection issues, and I apologize. And careful, Shannon, don't get jealous. I had so many connection issues, and so I seriously apologize for that. I mean, thankfully tonight's been nice. For those of you that weren't here, we had frame drops like every 2 minutes, and we got disconnected twice, and finally I was like, just forget it. But anyway, everything seems to be good today, knock on wood. So what we got done last time is we got these 3 leaves done last time, these berries, these stems, and this part of the wing. So off stream, I finished up these 2 bottom leaves here so that we could continue on our bird. And I pre-picked out some colors here so we could go ahead and on here. I can't manage skin tones and polys, not when I have loomies and oh, I agree with that, Emma. Of course, granted, I haven't tried skin tone with my poly yet. I should do that. But I can see where you're coming from, especially with loomies and polys, how soft they are, it can blend really. One of the key things to, you know, doing skin tone, making sure that you have a nice smooth coverage all the way across. Nobody has a line across their face. The purpley blue leaves, yes, we were going for something a bit out of the ordinary. So the colors that I have picked out for the bird, it's gonna have a lot of green, and then we're gonna have kind of like a reddish and some brown color. So it's funny, the stuff around the bird is probably gonna be colorful, but it'll all balance out. Let's see, anyone has a set of pencils are worth a try? You mean like any recommendations? If you're starting out, Prismacolors are very friendly. Also the Staedtler Ergosoft, they are both good starter sets of pencils. You know, the Ergosoft are small, and the Ergosoft will help train you in light layers. Prismacolors are much more forgiving, and you can, they blend quite a bit easier. Thanks, Lozzie. YouTube has been sporadic lately. Yeah, well, we were on the phone with our ISP because the issues were all last week with drop frames and everything, and my husband plays some games with friends, and he was dropping stuff too. And he was on a completely different system, and it was a completely different day, but it's the same internet, so it's like, oh, that. So anyway, I went on the phone with him yesterday, and apparently there have been outages all week. And here, this week, everybody's out of school. Now, everybody's been home, but maybe they weren't on the computer as much at night because their parents were making them do schoolwork or whatever. I don't know, but the point is, in the last week, we had a bunch of outages, and it was pretty much, well, I have to write it out, but thankfully, tonight is just fine. Maybe because, no. Well, we all have lots of suggestions of a good pencil set. What kind are you looking for? Yes, for sure. I finally completed collecting Polly's open stock. Now I'm working on the Albrecht Durs. Ooh, very nice. So many people free time on their hands. The see Crayon Dash sets for Loomies and 120 watercolor are both going for $199.99. Wow, that's a good price for Loomies. Under $200 for Loomies is a really good price. If that's in your budget, I would say jump on it. I would say 75% of my coloring is doing in Polychromos. Well, considering I just got these about 2 weeks ago, I think I'm working on that, but I got a little to go. Had to give up on Vicky on Sunday due to internet issues. Yeah, honestly, I think it's just COVID. I mean, I know ours is COVID, but I think a lot of the issues are just gonna... It's just one of those things. I mean, if honestly the worst thing I have to deal with COVID is dropped internet, I'm doing a lot better. I should still be very grateful. Dropped internet, I suppose, isn't the world. It definitely could. I tend to like water-based pencils better. Love my ink tints, and a very small set of inexpensive Crayon Dash would, but more would be lovely. Yeah. I use poly and wax, just depends on the paper and project. Yes, that is also a good point. It has to do with what you're coloring, the amount of space you're coloring, the kind of paper you're coloring on, most definitely. And if I missed anybody coming in, hello. But it is, whew, almost 9. I feel like we had a lot to talk about. It was a long weekend, you know, we got cut off from Friday, so, you know, we had to jump at it. So let's go ahead and finish adding in some green here to our bird. Thanks, Annie. To our bird here, okay? So we are going to be using wrote our little here. Okay. Oh, colors for the bird. Okay, so these are the colors. If you're anybody's coloring along, or even if watching this back and coloring along, these are the colors I have out so far. Okay, it's these ones here. So there are 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 colors out right now. So we have juniper green, 165, dark phthalo green, grass green, 166, cream, 102, red violet, 194, burnt umber, 280, nougat, 178, warm gray, 271. This one just made me laugh because it's a funny name. Kaput mortem violet. I don't even understand. At first I thought I was looking at, because they have another, what the other language, German, I think, or something. I don't know, but I thought I was reading the wrong one. Number 263, burnt carmine, 193, cinnamon, 189, cream. These ones are deeply clear, but we're them as shade. But what we're starting with is this. And if you want to know colors for the blue leaves and the berries and everything, that is in the description of the video. You'll see it's in 2 parts, and it's because we got disconnected twice. So it's like part 1 and then part 1. Kaput is dead. Oh! Well, here, because see, look. It says it here. So I thought I was at first, I don't know if you can see, I thought I was reading the wrong one, but it says the only difference between this part and this part is that violet is spelled with 1. Yeah, kaput mortem violet. So, is it dead purple? My goodness, are we coloring with dead purple? Ah! Nougat. Well, how do you pronounce it, Lazi? Isn't that how you pronounce it? Nougat? I've always pronounced it nougat, like Nougat. Nougat. Like a candy bar that has nougat in it. Oh no. As a nougat? Okay, well okay. Is it an Please tell me other people that live in the US pronounce it nougat. Oh, that would do it, yeah. After death purple. These colors are depressing. Let's see. The key is to find what works best for you and get the results you're looking for. Exactly. Hi, Allie. I have Prismacolor, Faber Castell, Arteza, and finally Cronda. Should add any to keep up with you, Emily. I would say Ergosoft then. If you have those 4, those are my main big brands, and then the Staedtler Ergosoft 36 count. You can find it exclamation point Ergosoft, I believe. You pronounce it nougat? Okay. All right, let's see. Wait. How do you like the... Oh, we're talking to Shan. Yuga? In French, it's Yuga. I pronounce it nougat. Yeah, it's gotta be an American thing, because I say nougat. Yeah, I've always said nougat. I feel like almost pretentious, like, because I that's not the pronunciation I grew up with. Oh, I'm glad, Annie. Yeah. Okay. Nougat. Okay, now wait a minute, Tyler. You're in the US too. Don't you pronounce it nougat? Or nugget? Oh, nugget is N-U-G-G-E-T. That's like chicken nugget. You can mine for gold nuggets or have a soft nougat center of a candy bar. Yes! That's what I say. So, like, it's pronounced like all the commercials that say it's a soft nougaty center. But if it's a French word, I have no idea. Gosh, I'm feeling all silly. No, I'm going with nougat. I don't think I can say nougat comfortable. You pronounce it like me? Okay. It's gotta be an American thing. It's gotta be. Nugget is for chicken. Yeah, nuggets for chicken, nougats for a candy bar. Oh my goodness. Well, why is there a T on there then if you're not supposed to pronounce the T? Who ever heard of a silent T? I switch depending on which language I am. Bilingual province. Ah, okay. Nuga. So weird. Oh, it's most definitely. I do, but I didn't say it out loud. It's gotta be an American thing for sure. Hi, Katara. Yeah, I will, Angela. I'll say it how I want. A silent T. Silent T is stupid. Now I'm gonna have do like a poll because it's French. Well, I'm not French, man. I can't do it. My mouth doesn't work that way. I'm trying to think of, well, we do have a lot of silent E's. That is true. I've heard that the English language is one of the hardest languages to learn because we have like there, and there. 3 different theirs. I don't know. I never realized how confusing it was until I started trying to teach my kids how to read. And then I'm just like, well, they'll ask me, well, why is it like this? And I'm just like, I have no idea, guys. We're just going to roll with it. In this case, the I makes the I sound. In this case, the I makes the I sound. By the way, there's about 10 different sounds for the letter I. I'm sorry, son. It's just the way it is. I have no way to justify it. It just is. Take a breath. I don't know, Lozzie. I don't know. Okay. By the way, I meant to tell you all, I figured out how to shorten the time of the delay from 20 seconds to like no seconds, but it lowers the quality of the video. So I was just like, I'll stick with the 20. Let's see. Also, bow, though, rough, through. Okay, what's the bow? Yeah, it's all good. I'm French. Oh, thank you, Annie. You could save the day. But if your name has a silent E, Emily, you would be Millie. Oh no. Fun fact, my grandmother's name. Hi, Shara. You can say Bert without the R. Hi, someone person. Oh, wait a minute. I see what you're trying to do. Bert without the R. But if it's Bert without the R, then it's... I'm falling for that one. I'm onto you, someone. Onto you. I'm too fast for you. There are 2 different ways to see your name. Yeah, so I've heard Isolina and I've heard Isolina. I defaulted to Isolina. I'm glad, Loretta. Forget coloring, man. Let's just have this like try to be an English pronunciation. You guys just throw words at me and I'm gonna see how badly I can mess them up. I know in French I sounds like E and E sounds like I. Oh my gosh, I think I'd have such a hard time learning language. I think it's time to color now. I know, right, Donna? My daughter has a silent E at the end of her name too. Right, someone? I'm on to you. Okay, getting very distracted here. Okay, so we are going to do green here. All right, so we're starting. This is the order we're gonna go in. We got juniper green, dark phthalo green, grass green, cream, and red violet. Illinois. Yeah, I say, yeah, Illinois. Heck, my given name is 4 letters long, but there are 3 pronunciations. How funny. Sound hyper. I love it. I had so much of a frustrating day. It's a linguistic stream now, chat. Down for it. Oh my gosh, Patty. Okay, I feel like I should know this one because I've watched enough English shows. Like, okay. Wait. Okay. It's kind of like Worcestershire shush. No one can say Worcestershire. But I'm going to go with Leicester. Worcestershire. Thank you for that, Tyler. Yeah, is it Leicester? The T at the end of my last name is silent. I think I knew that one. Like B. Pinay is how I probably pronounce it. Not B. Pine. I think it would be Pinay. That would be my best guess. But yeah, I'm going to guess Leicester. Tell me how off I am on that one. Here we go. All right, so we're going to start with juniper green. D at the end of my name is silent. Mwahaha. Annie Moran. No! Oh no, Lozzie says I'm further, so you better try again. Okay, if I were to pronounce it how it sounds. Lester? It's pronounced Lester? It's pronounced Lester?
Yeah, like this.
Then why are there so many letters?
I'm like the city in Massachusetts. Worcester, it's Worcester.
Who even made these names? Like, I don't even...
We'll have a linguistic.
Okay. Lester? Oh my word. How is that even a thing? Lester. Like, then why don't they spell it Lester? What's even with the Shire part? Just get rid of the Shire I'll get a little bit closer to it. You miss the Shire? Well, apparently the Shire is often, like, Mordor or whatever, because they don't need it. Leicestershire. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought the whole thing was just pronounced Leicester. I'm like, wait a minute. Well, I've thoroughly embarrassed myself in front of the entire world. It's cool. Oh my goodness. My word. You know what? I said I was going to color this, and I started coloring this. I'm so distracted. Okay, focus. I need my eraser. There's a town next to... Hi, JR. Whoa, and we're talking... I'm going to have... Okay. Jairani? Jairani. I'm going to go with that. The Shires are the Hobbits are from. There you go. Fun fact, probably named it and wrote the name before there was a standardized spelling system. Perhaps. Okay, I'm going to erase this. Not intent. Seriously, I've now erased the only coloring we've done tonight. That's right, Kaput Mortem Violet killed the Shire. I really want to hear how my name is pronounced. Say Aurea. I would say Aurea or Aurea. I'm gonna go with Aurea. Some people pronounce it Oreo. I wouldn't say Oreo, but I would say Aurea. I would say Aurea. That would be my guess. I know, right? And I've only had 2 sips of my tea. Ellen, isn't it less? All right? I don't know. Take a sip of that tea with caffeine. I know, right? Clearly, I need more caffeine. It's just too much fun hanging out with all of you. And these ridiculous spellings of words that shouldn't exist. Welsh town name. Oh my god, is that actually a place? Please tell me that's not actually a place. Kelly, your name always gives me pause because my best friend was named Keel, and I'm dyslexic. Oh my goodness, Katara, yeah. No wine. I haven't had any wine. In fact, I do have some. I have some rosé, but I wasn't super impressed with it. And where I went to go get my beverages didn't have any Prosecco, so I actually got some champagne, like the bubbly, but I haven't. Probably haven't. My boyfriend was asking what I was watching. Ridiculousness. Ridiculousness is what he's watching. That's a real place. Oh my god. Okay, so Bonfair, Pawala, Gawina, Galogari, Chawerna, Drobwil, and Gok. But really, it's probably like pronounced fish. I don't know. Fun fact, if you want to spell a Welsh word, remove all the vowels from your keyboard and mash for 5 seconds. Oh my goodness, someone's going to be upset about that. Oh my god. Call me Jeshalad Bifi. Oh my goodness. Now you guys are just starting. Yeah, Welsh. I don't even try and just say help, I'm American. Oh god, color on the page. I know, right? Oh my gosh. Oh my word. Okay, we're using juniper. Juniper green. I can pronounce that. She got it. First try, chat. I know, right? I'm just gonna color with these easy. In fact, maybe I should just toss out that Kaput Mortem Violet. Like, nope, you're too difficult. I'm just gonna go through the whole of the Faber Castell set and just take out every single pencil that has a spelling of a word. Like phthalo. What kind of word is phthalo? It's got a P at the beginning of it. Like, why even put that P there if you're not gonna pronounce it? Why they can't spell? Sorry, J, please. Okay, I can do J. I can do J. I think Taron Egerton is from there. Ah, okay. Well, I'm glad, Annie. We've officially learned that I am incapable of pronouncing complicated words. I probably should never go overseas ever again. I'm amazed I survived Scotland. I have trouble saying my name. They want to pronounce it Evelyn. Yeah. So I know that name's actually in my family, so I'm familiar with the different pronunciations for it. So I call it, there's a few different, Evelyn, but I call it Evelyn. I don't know, is Evelyn correct for your pronunciation? I don't have that Violet. I need it now. P is silent. There you go. I can do silent T, but silent P is not right. I just don't understand. I mean, okay, so there are some silent E's, like in the word, but like the word cane. Okay, the silent E tells you how to pronounce the A, but it's not like having the P there changes the pronunciation of phthalo. Because, I mean, you're not even pronouncing the PH. So having the P, even if it wasn't here, you would still pronounce it Of course, I don't know. Maybe it does change it. Now looking at it, if I was just to look at Thalo, I would say thalo. So maybe the PH does change the A sound. Oh, Thalo is Greek. Hi, Patricia. Yes, Evelyn is correct. Okay, pronouncing words and coloring at the same time. I'm a multitasker. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna move on to dark phthalo green. That's one. This almost looks a little bluish. That like it. No. Why it suddenly. Crazy, right? It does. That's a little. Let's see. Sort of pronounce the P, but just barely. It would be Thalia because of the O. American English is very difficult, has so many rules and exceptions. Like phthalo. P? I don't ever even pronounce the P. Oh, so confused. My brain hurts now. My brain hurts now, chat. All right, dark phthalo green. See, now we're just gonna have to go for extra long to make up for the fact that I just tried to pronounce different words for 30 minutes. That's a thing. It's a different kind of chat here. It really is. Having too much stare at chat all night long. Your voice is cutting in and out unless you're muting. Cutting in and out. Can't move the mic just a little. Okay. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Only getting tiny. My voice was really breaking up. Okay. Is that a little bit better? I moved the mic closer. Would love to go to Scotland. How's the weather there? Cold and wet, I believe. So red. Good on sound? Okay, yeah, I had the educational chat tonight. I know, right? Oh, most definitely, Kat. Yeah, that's right. Lozzie's from that neck of the woods. God, that really bothers me that it's so red like that. I'm sorry, chat. I wish why it was red. But I don't. It shouldn't be that red. I hadn't adjusted anything before. Ah, there we go. That's much better. I know I'm being nitpicky, but I like, part of the thing is I like you guys to be able to see as like true a color as possible on here. It's like being on the phone when in a roam zone, but doesn't do it constantly. Well, I have some new, so I was rewatching some of my streams and I realized that my sound was peaking quite a bit. And so I had put some new noise. Okay, when I say neck of the woods, you're a much closer neck of the woods to it than I am, Lozzie. I think like the UK as a whole, like I imagine that general area. They don't have spring weather or summer, but I've been there, so sure. Well, Yvonne lives there. So after buying 86 Copic refills, I'm ultra committed to using my Copics more. Yeah, I would think you'd have to be. Okay, we are using Grass Green 166 now. Bit of space there. Yep. over. Yeah, I get coloring done. I do. A little afraid to drink the rest of my tea now, though, considering how hyped I am already. Peanut butter sandwich calling my name. Sounds good. Got generic alcohol markers. They seem to be just fine and a lot cheaper. Yeah, I had some Hobby Lobby ones. You're watching on your PS4 and phone? Yeah, I switched it back over. I think, you know, honestly, I'm a bit of a... I was a photo editor for quite a while. I was actually photo editor for a newspaper for a little while. And so we're using cream now. So I tend to be a little nitpicky when it comes to my colors. And plus, I kind of... One of my things is that I want my colors to be as true as possible for you guys. That's why I like work real hard that when I'm posting pictures on Instagram, it looks as real to the thing as possible. So, yes, your badge is orange now. Yay! Let's see, England could fit in New Brunswick and Nova Scotia, 2 of the 3 smallest provinces. Oh, Kat, thank you. We get some hypes in the chat for Kat for her super chat. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate that. We're having way too much fun here. Thank you. Thank you, RS. I'm fiddling with it. Thanks so much. Oh, look at the little yellow right up there. Thank you. All right, we're gonna grab, in that case, I better actually get some coloring done. Might be helpful. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and use, red. That's right, now we have the little hype things. Ooh, yeah, if you're a member, you can use your hype emote, and it goes doot doot. Well, it doesn't go doot doot. In my head, whenever I hear it, I hear a sound effect that goes doot doot. All right, so there's red 5. I think more than anything, I'm in a good mood and I'm hyped up because I'm excited because we're not having, you know, knock on wood, we're not having connection. That was getting old really fast. The sound is wavering a lot. Okay, okay, 1 second. I love your brain. Yeah. It's an interesting place to be sure. Okay. Let's put this right here. Okay, is that better now? Sometimes it helps to put it a little bit closer. Plus, I can turn up my gain just a little bit. Okay. All right, does that sound better? Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and grab... Little thing is so handy. My instinct is just to like lay it on the table, but violet and green look good together. Gotta love them complementary colors. Well, it's a red violet, so... All right, now let's go ahead and grab juniper. Oh, this is where we're gonna darken it up a little bit. Sounds good for you? Okay. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. A little bit. But I was kind of anxious about tonight just because I was, you know, Friday was just a disaster as far as connectivity. Typing is hard, I know, right? Remember, I was wearing a raincoat, carrying an umbrella for most of my vacation. You kept cutting out. Yeah, it was probably just because it was too far away from my mouth. Like I said, I put some new filters on it, so I'm not getting any peaking sound anymore. So I probably just need to have it closer to me, which is fine, because I've got the mic on a little boom arm. Okay, now let's go ahead and grab the dark phthalo green. Typing is hard, words are hard. We've established that tonight. It's very hard. Okay, so now dark phthalo green. I leave a little bit, especially sometimes if I talk a little bit quieter. It's funny, every time I start up a stream too, I'm thinking, okay, check, I've got everything. I inevitably forget something. I really just need to make myself like a checklist on the wall. I check everything over to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay. All right, there's that one. Okay, I'm constantly using these. I'm just gonna leave these ones on the table, and then when I move on, then I'll go ahead and put them back up there. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and use grass green 166. Poor children. I'm laughing alone in my living room. Poor children trying to sleep. Oh yeah, man, if there wasn't a couple doors in between me and my kids, I'd probably keep them up all night long. I have way too much fun here. Hi, Kenny! Your green bird matches your eyes? My eyes? Can you guys see my eyes? You can see my eyes. There we go. Let's put that there. There we go. Oh, Leslie says, just want to say hi. Working on your mushroom house. Sounds good, Leslie. Can't wait to see it. Okay, there's that grass green. Of course, I just ordered one of those pencil holders. Yeah, see? No, I'm loving it. It's a great way to organize, separate the pencils from what I'm using and what I'm not. I've never seen your face, Emily. Let's see. What have you planned for its head? We're going to do like a brown and kind of violet. We're going to add a little bit of the green in, but it's going to be kind of a brown and red kind of thing. Oh, is that a song? Oh, okay. Oh, from the emote. Oh, maybe. Yeah, because I don't put many pictures of myself, of mine. I don't know. I could, but I think more than anything, a big part of it is I feel like, you know, it might help people make a little bit of a connection, but I feel like it's almost a distraction. We never saw your eyes, did we? I don't think so. I don't know. I feel like putting pictures of myself almost takes away from, because I like to focus on, you know, what it is that I'm working on. Oh, green scarf matches your eyes. Okay. Has my name on it. I had to. There you go. All right. So now we're going to do one little other section. Let's see. We're going to do green right here on this part here. Okay. Not juniper. I changed that, but I'm actually going to go ahead and lighten it again. I'm so picky, like I said, about my lighting, my coloring. I'm like, ugh, if I could just have you all in this room with me, like, it'd be perfect. All right, then we'll grab that dark phthalo green. And then grass green. Sorry, these are the colors right here. I realize that's not in there. You're as invisible as the rest of us. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. And plus, you know, I've thought about doing a face cam too, but, you know, I've got the, woo, I'm dropping pencils. I've got the little camera up there, but I feel like I'd be too, like, worried at the beginning of the stream, making sure my hair looks good or my makeup looks good or whatever. Oh, so you never answered me the other day. Are you sure it's your router or Wi-Fi that's going bad? And if so, do you want help? So as it turns out, Donna, I spent a bunch of time on the phone with our ISP, and it's just straight up outages because of COVID. There's just too many people sucking up the bandwidth. So they reset some things for us, and it seems to be fine tonight. You know, fingers crossed. If because we just got a new whatever it is, rotor, not router, rotor. There we go, roto-rooter. We got a new roto-rooter. Words are hard. A router, or yeah, I think it was router. Anyway, and it's brand new, and so that's not the issue. But it turns out like other people in our area are having the same problems. So we're pretty much just sort of stuck. But yeah, if we're all in the room with you, we'd be laughing so hard we'd spill all our tea. I know, facts. Oh, that was for Kenny. Oh, my bad. Okay, and then dark phthalo green. Internet issue seems to be a issue everywhere at the moment. Yeah, I'm special. I'm having a moment tonight. I don't know. I may be better off with the roto-rooter. Yeah, bandwidth is fun. It's real fun, and we live in a big college town. So, and there are not many other. We're using grass green. There are not many other providers. So, yeah, we're kind of limited in choice. We even looked into like maybe fiber optics, but they don't have that in our area. So it's like, oh, well, okay. Yesterday it took me almost an hour to upload a 15-minute video to your channel. Oof. Rough. Our download speed is great, but we have about, for those of you that like tech stuff, we have about like 5 or 6 for upload. And I think the next upgrade is 10. And for what I lowered my bandwidth for this stream a little bit to see if it helps. And I don't know if that's what did it or not. But I should only be using up about 5 megabits. So I'd be using all of it, but I don't know. We're going to talk about it more tomorrow. You have fiber and you love it? Oh, I wish. I wish. Excuse me, hiccup. My neighbor said she'll help when I get a new router. She's helped. Oh, awesome, awesome. I'll definitely try that color combo, one of my mermaid coloring pages. Have you made one for Mermaid? Well, I mean, I did the mermaid seashell house for Mermaid Annie. That's over on the Etsy store. You get out of here with your special fiber. I know, right? Thanks, Jackie. Let's see. Fiber optics. Yes, it can. It can. But if you do streaming in a, professional-ish manner and you can't get by with regular internet, Hi, Arnie. All right, let's see. So these are the colors that I chose before. This is what we're going to move on to next. So our post-mortem violet here, our dead purple. Okay, so kaput mortem violet, 263. Then we're going to do burnt carmine. Then we're going to do cinnamon, which is interesting because when I see cinnamon, I think brown. And this is just not as dark as I think it would be. Cream. And then juniper green for our contrasting colors. So we're going to pop these ones back in our little stash and store. For those of you that are curious, this was on Lisa's channel the other day when she was having her interview with Albert. And I saw this and thought it was really cool. You can type in... I know, I said post-mortem. It was a joke. It was a joke. You can type in ! stash and you can find the link for it there. I think it was only about $10. And well, Verizon will eventually put fiber this far out. I know, whenever we're looking at hopefully... It is not, Cat! We're hoping that wherever we end up moving, eventually we will, be somewhere that maybe can lay down fire. Fire. Not lay down fire, fiber. Oh my gosh. Oh my word. I don't understand words tonight. Words. Okay, so there is 263. There we go. Thanks for that, Tyler and Shannon. Yeah, one screenshot and we all freaked out about a new pencil holder. I know, I write us. I'm like, did that say stash and store? What is that? Remember when you used to have to kick your family members off the phone to get online? Yes, that's what it's... Wait, I'm not that old. Get off the motor. No, get off the phone. I gotta get on the internet. Or get off the modem. I gotta make a phone call. That's what it sounds like. I need to, stick my head out the window and yell at everybody, get off the internet. You're taking all the bandwidth. No, Lazi, I'm not. You use the cinnamon as shadowing on my flesh tones. Ooh, that could be good. All right, so we are going to start with kaput mortem violet. I think it's called dark fiber. It's just sitting there. I'll guess the age game. Let's guess the age game. Kansas City, Missouri has Google Fiber. They were the test city. Google immediately realized it was way too expensive and quit doing it. Oh my goodness. First, my Q is almost impossible to type. My K is going out. Oh no, Donna needs a new keyboard. I had an app from the phone company who sent me notifications and you had to choose stay online or pick up. Oh, that's hilarious, Annie. Oh, I didn't see you call. Almost brand new Acer laptop. Ooh, an Acer laptop keys are hard to replace. All right, so we're going to start with this here. Number 263. We'll put that right there. We can zoom in a little bit. Gosh, I hate that this looks so yellow and I have no idea why. Oh, good night, Iselina. All right, and then we're gonna grab burnt carmine. She's guessing my age. She's close. Everybody knows how old I am. So this was that burnt carmine, 190. Okay. Then we're gonna grab cinnamon. I've talked to a few people regarding subject, and that's why I heard. Ah, okay. Scratch, 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 scratch. You know, what's funny, I was actually looking at my analytics the other day, and it can tell me the general age range for my viewers, whether it's live or looking back. And the average age range, because two of them were pretty close, is 35 to 55, I think. Seems about right-ish. Oh, Tyler's ancient. What time is it there now? Here it's 10:30 a.m. It is 9:31 p.m. here on Monday evening, Jay. Are we telling her age? I'm 53. Sometimes I feel ancient, right? Okay, we're gonna be doing the kind of the brown here. We're gonna come over and do the reddish one here. I'm 39 years old and I remember old modem internet connections. Gosh, I remember us having our, our family computer. I played Oregon Trail, and my mom was about all of the educational games. So like there was a Mario Teaches Typing on there and all these other ones. It was pretty fun. The youngest one here? Maybe. I don't know. Few people make up your census. I think you need more than a few to... Oh, gotcha. No, Donna, it's not. I specifically marked this channel is not made for kids, Donna. You have to choose. You have to choose. It's specifically not for children. All right, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna... We're all grown-ups here. I was a beta tester on Mario Teaches Typing. Are you serious, Katara? That is amazing. I loved that game. I loved that game. There's another one called like Math Blaster or something. I was homeschooled for a while, so my age range for mine is between 35 to 65. Was looking at mine the other day too. It's really interesting. It is. I remember when the best computer you could get was a Model 4 from Tandy. Oh my goodness. I'm still 74. Well, there's still quite a bit in that range too, Donna. Age is just a number. Age is just a number. All right, so we're going to grab number 190. Plus, with an older crowd, I don't, have to worry too much. We had somebody that came in here the other day who was 14, I think. But it's like, it's really kind of iffy when I mark not for kids, and then there's clearly like children in here. So we had to be like, I think we might need to, cut this person out a little bit. But, it's tough. It's tough. YouTube rules are very technical these days. But I'm still 12 between the ears. I'm right there with you, Donna. The youngest at 30 years old, also Putt-Putt and Pajama Sam, Zoombinis. Oh my God, Emma. Emma, did you know they have a Zoombi? You can play Zoombinis on your phone. Hi, Fern. They have Zoombinis as an app now. It's so much. It's like, I don't know if it's just for iPod or not iPad, but yes, Zoombinis. You can download it in the App Store. I forget how to crash it by doing a fresh trial to mash the keyboard. Share our rotary phones. Yes. It's like, it's always funny when they do those things like for millennials that although technically, I think I'm technically a millennial. I'm like on the far cusp, but they say millennials have mortgages now. Like we're not, it's the next generation that you want to yell out for, not following the rules. All right, we're going to use Juniper here. But, gotta teach him to go all the way around on the phone. Like, You don't just, you know, stick your fingers in the holes. You gotta... You have Zumbinis on your iPad. That's awesome. Yes, yes, the Polychromos are great. Ozzy, you be a young... I recently turned 32 minus 14. Wait, what? You're making me math. You're making me math, Lozzie. Okay, words are hard enough. Now you're all throwing numbers at me. I can't do it. My brain, it hurts. Why I married my husband. He's better at math. Actually, jokingly, whenever the kids need math help, they go to him. They're like, Daddy, can you help with math? And I'm like, I can help too. And they're like, no, you can't. We're like, oh, Gen Z is the one in college now. That's what it is. Okay. You still have a working rotary phone? Oh, that's awesome, Shara. I love it. Okay, here, let's move this down here. Millennial cutoff was 95, was it? Okay, see, I'm 86. I'm making you do math. Maths with an F. That's right, it always throws me whenever I watch Doctor Who and they call it doing maths. I'm just like, wait a minute, no, you're doing math. You're not going to university, you're going to college. I'm so confused. Just buffered a little. I don't think it's here, Kenny. I haven't gotten any notifications. Yeah, I've got 0 drop frame rate, so it might be you. Maths. Just gonna sigh now. I can't keep up, alright? I can't keep up. Alright, let's put that right there. I don't know, unless anybody else is buffering. I don't understand why they call it maths. Like, why is it plural? Why isn't it just math? Like, your math homework. A math worksheet. I have to go to math class. Yes doesn't make sense to me. When you had to pay for touch-tone dialing, oh, yes. Even when cell phones first came out, like, you didn't touch that internet button because it just jacked your cost up so much. Like, I was terrified of the internet button on the cell phone. It's like, you don't do that. Just looked up some beanies on my tablet. They want $2.99 for it. Don't even know what it is. It was like an educational kind of puzzle-ish game. Like problem solving, pattern matching, few different things. Because it's mathematics. Oh. When you put it that way, that makes sense. It's not mathematic. Mathematics. Oh. Oh, Lozzie, you've opened up a whole new world for me. Now I'm so confused. There's more than one math discipline. Oh my gosh, you're so right. Then why don't we call it maths? Why isn't it plural here? Why do they have to do this to me? Ah! Yeah, like in the UK they call it maths. I love math, but then again, I'm an accountant. See, okay, I love a good spreadsheet. Like, I was doing some budget stuff the other day, and I made a spreadsheet, you know, mostly based around this, about, you know, what I spend versus what comes in. And I enjoy a good spreadsheet. But I think, doing spreadsheets and stuff should be more of a hobby, because I don't think I would enjoy it if I did it for a living. Because America. Yes, Katara, because America. Is that like hair and people say my hairs? Oh, usually if I say like hairs, it's just kind of funny. Oh yeah, like physics. I guess you don't say, I'm going to physics class. Math is a cuss word in my world. Hi Lorraine, welcome. Welcome from New Zealand. We don't know math, we're on the imperial measurement system. Yeah. Words are hard and confusing. Like, I have to look at a conversion thing when, like, I know meters, like, you know, there's 3 feet, but like, I measure in miles, not kilometers. Yeah, why have a system based on tens? That's too hard. Exactly. Then again, the British do tend to, add an S on everything. Oh, add an S on everything. There you go. Sheeps. Wait, isn't sheep already? No. Well, it's kind of like moose. Moose is the plural of moose. So sheep is the plural of sheep, too. My gosh, my brain is going to explode. The imperial system. That's what the US system is called. Why is it a toothbrush instead of a teeth brush? Gosh. Guys, you're blowing my mind tonight. I do auditing. I love it. Coming up on my 25th year anniversary with my firm. Ooh, awesome. There's the metric system the rest of the world uses, and the imperial system, which is US. Why is that? Why do we have a completely different system? That just seems stupid. I just called my country stupid. That's a smart thing to do. Like, I don't understand why I mean, the rest of the world, like, measures in kilometers. Why is, like, when you know, they came over and settled the, you know, the America, whatever, they say, you know, let's go real different. By the way, we're using burnt carmine. Let's go real different. Let's just change the whole system of measurement. That works, right? Fish is I can't talk. Fish is plural, as in many fish, but fishes is multiple types of fishes together. The United States, Liberia, and Myanmar use the imperial system. All right, so we're right there with Liberia and Myanmar. Everywhere else uses metric. Oh, get high. Also, while we're on the subject, daylight savings time. It's so stupid. All it does is throw my cat's schedule and my kid's schedule off, and everybody's cranky. Why do you park on a driveway and drive on a parkway? That's also a gotta. And then there's another one. Why do you... There's the... highway and something or other. My brain can't. We use the word maths as a short form. Oh, see, that makes sense, Jay. I'm gonna start calling it maths. Forget the way the rest of America is doing it, because now I'm just like, you guys have opened my eyes. Like, this clearly, I've been saying it wrong for years. The element that were confused to change when the rest of the world did. That's fair. Imperial existed prior to metric. You're just slow to change. Wait, imperial was before metric? So, well then, wait a minute. Why is the rest of the world metric? I'm getting educated. I'm in Arizona. I'm free. No daylight savings time for me. That's right. Arizona doesn't use it. We need to be more like Arizona, except with, you know, without the heat. Okay, we're using cinnamon now. See, what other differences are there? I feel like there's a lot of them. People are not even doing daylight savings. If you want to be an honorary English person, Emily, you have to talk like we do. All right, deal. Deal. I just need to come over there, Lozzie. You need to teach me how to make tea, introduce me to David Tennant, and teach me correct vocabulary. That's all. You know, that's it. No, not complicated at all. Okay, juniper green. You know, minor details. Because the rest of the world likes to make sense. I mean, why use base 10 when you can use arbitrary numbers? Oh, Lord. Those I've never thought about, but this maths one, like, you know, like I said, I've heard it referred to as maths on any of the, you know, English shows that I watch, mainly Doctor Who, but I always just thought, oh, that's funny, they call it maths. Why do they call it maths? Well, mathematics. It makes sense, because I say mathematics. Mathematics is normal. I shorten it to math when it should be maths. I would love to know who started that one. Scientists, let's see. It's called the imperial system because of the British Empire. They considered switching to metric, looked at the cost back in FDR's time, but it was too expensive. And then they changed it to metric. Scientists demanded to speak the same language. Oh yeah, because I regularly see David Tennant walking down the street. Well, duh, Lozzie. I mean, you live in the UK, so that just means you guys are automatically best friends, right? I can't hardly even say that sentence with a straight face. And spell flavor with neighbor and color with you. Okay, so that is, I would love to know who here knows the reason why a lot of words are spelled O-U instead of with an O. So, you know, color, C-O-L-O-U-R, same thing with neighbor, and flavor. So why the extra U? Oh, thanks, Thurka. All right, and then cinnamon. Oh, all right, so that was that color. I think I want to do green on this tail, but you're going to put these here, and we're going to do our other brown color here. You wish, Emily? I know, right? Yeah, David Tennant, he's just, you know, he lives down the street from me, and he's my best friend. Also, that's totally how I imagine how you talk in real life, Lozzie. No, I'm kidding. Kidding. Lozzie has tea with Graham Norton on a daily basis. Oh my god, Lozzie! Lozzie! You have tea with Graham Norton? Why aren't you inviting me? But only drinks it from the microwave. Oh my god, Lozzie, what would you do if Graham Norton invited you to tea, but he said that you had to drink it only if it was heated by a microwave? Need to move to Cardiff, home of everything filmed by the BBC. Yes. Yes. All right. Husband, if you're watching, we need to move to Cardiff. Cardiff is where we need to go. Annie says, I'm going to call it a night. Good luck with pronunciation game. Thanks, Annie. I'll need it. Life is hard. Okay, so like I said, this is my first time having this, and now that it's not so hot for me to drink, this is really good, okay? So I officially put a recommendation on this tea. It's the Yogi brand, the Raspberry Passion, Perfect Energy. Clearly, I need more energy tonight. OU existed before O, e.g. color. Advertising was charged per letter, so they dropped the U. Huh. Thanks, Crystal. That's so funny. That actually makes a lot of sense. Okay, so now we're going to switch over to this one here. Burnt Umber.
Isn't Cardiff in Wales?
I don't know, but it's where they film a lot of Doctor Who stuff. The Doctor Who Museum is there.
So, Welsh?
Ah, crap, I'm not going to be able to pronounce anything. Oh, no. All right, Burnt Umber 280. I don't know, don't move to Cardiff, too far away from me. Okay. Well, I mean, pretty much if you live in the UK, you can make it to any point in the UK within a day and a half, can't you? UK puts an S where we put a Z, and a Z where we put ands in a lot of words. Thanks, Sherry. All right, so like I said, we are using Burnt Umber now, number 280. So really, you could live anywhere in the UK and be able to make it there in a day. I mean, really hard drive, yeah. And yes, it's in Wales. Oh no! You know, just get a single hotel overnight. I could do the UK. I'm in Texas. Ever to get any utilization versus utilization. Oh yeah. See, I'd go to the UK and just not spell anything right. It would all be wrong. Tip to tip in 8 hours, done it. Oh, see? That's like a trip to go visit my sister. Like an 8-hour trip is like, oh no. Okay, so I say aluminum, but I know that in the UK it's pronounced, see if I can do this right without ruining it, aluminium? That one bothers me. I like aluminum better. I find it easier. Aluminium. See, I know that one. Okay, what about caramel versus caramel? This is what spell check is for. Yes, exactly. But a 2-3 hour drive is a long trip for us. Americans think it's nothing because you guys have to travel so far to get anywhere. Exactly. Yeah, we did, when I went to Scotland, I had a bunch of castles I wanted to visit. We were staying in, it was just outside of Aberdeen. It was a hotel on the outside of Aberdeen. And we drove to Doon and back to go see Doon Castle in one day. And I want to say like 2.5 hours, what it was. And I remember talking to one of my friends that was there, and they're like, you did that in one day? It's like, well, yeah, you can make it back in there in one day. It's just a nice drive. We left early in the morning, and yeah. Aluminium, yep. Look how it's spelled, though. We dropped the U. See, let me look at this. Lumina. Yeah, I guess we ignore the I, don't we? When we say aluminum, we drop the I. Yeah, I guess aluminum would make sense. Dang it, I'm finding a lot of holes in the way we pronounce things. 174 miles between southernmost tip and the tip of Scotland. Patty, what is that island that's at the very tip of Scotland, but it's like very far north, and then there's a couple islands right off the tip. What are those islands? I wanted to go there. It's the same in Australia. I'll say that pronunciation is Codswallop. Almost drove 4 hours for a matinee performance and came back. Adidas. US says it wrong. Adidas? Like, Adidas is pronounced wrong? Okay, here comes nougat. I'm still gonna say it nougat. I'm sorry, I can't change that one. Cannot change it. You know, I just think a candy bar. Nougaty center. Okay. And then anything over 2 hours is a road trip for a British person. Dude, 2 hours is like a hearty jaunt. Or in grade 2. Gosh, I would love to live a place where like anything you need to get to is within a day's drive. Like, that would be amazing. Okay, we're also gonna grab our, now that I see it down, we're gonna grab our red violet number 194. I think you said it right. Okay, okay, good. Okay, so red violet 194. Like, should it be Adidas? Or Adidas in the UK is Adidas. Adidas. Adidas, really? Adidas? Oh, that one throws me too. I've done 4-hour drive for a 30-minute board presentation and drove back home. Okay, so I suppose it's what you're willing to drive for. I mean, for a presentation, that'd be a little rough. I mean, for a day trip, I mean, I was going to see Dune Castle. Totally worth it because Outlander was filmed there, Monty Python and the Holy Grail was filmed there, Game of Thrones was filmed there. Like, I was not leaving Scotland without seeing Dune Castle. Plus, we went to Dune itself, the city, and oh, we went to the cutest little cafe. I swear, when we were visiting there, we didn't do any like chain restaurants by any means. We tried to find the most hole-in-the-wall cafe we could find, and the food was so good. There was no traffic. I can get there in 45. Oh, nice. So we use British English here. Adidas is English too. Adidas. Ugh. See, I see how it's pronouncing, but it's like when you see it broken apart, it's so much harder to put it back together in your head. It's the last name of a person from Germany. Ah, okay. So we've just like streamlined it, I suppose. Okay, so I know that this brown and this kind of red looks similar, but when you look at it, you can see there's a difference. And now that I do that, I don't think I want this tail feather to be green. I think we're going to do the tail feather this same brown color that we did. Isle of Man, yes, yes. I want to go there. Like la-di-da. Oh! Adidas. Okay, okay, okay. Adidas. I did the local cafes in Ireland too. I think it's the best way to go. Like, I actually had a brief thought, and it's almost a little sad too when I was thinking about everything that's closing and everything. And we went to, where was it? We went to, there was a little town. When we went to Dune Castle, we might have stopped through there. It's in my video that I have for my Scotland trip video, but it was this small town. And I remember talking to people there about how there wasn't a lot of business there anyway, but we went to this cute little cafe and this bookstore and everything. I was thinking, oh, I hope COVID didn't hurt those places. I want to go back to them. I used to love drive, but as I got older, they're getting hard to do. So that's the thing is I'm not used to driving on the opposite side of the road. It's just, and we had to get a manual, which I do know how to drive a manual, but my brain, I couldn't adjust it. So anyway, I went with my mother, and my mother knows how to drive on the opposite side of the road. And so she did the driving for us, which much easier. Plus, I was able to, you know, take pictures, and I was the navigator, you know, except for places where we didn't have reception. So that was fun. That was fun. We got lost on our way back to the airport trying to return the car. But it was also like really late at night, and we couldn't see the roads, and it was a little stressful. But still, totally worth it. I would love to go back. My thing is, though, is if I end up saving enough money for a trip like that again, do I want to go somewhere that I've been and see the things that I missed out on? Or do I want to try somewhere new, you know? I'm using nougat. I'm using nougat, by the way. When When I travel overseas, I love the local food. I love the local food the best, but I always find a McDonald's to try the local version of it. I would do the same, Tyler, if I were a traveler. Sometimes it's more slang pronunciation that's difficult to understand. Yeah, because also, isn't there a lot of different pronunciations based on where you're at in the UK? I mean, if I learned anything from Doctor Who, it's that Rose's accent sounds... You compare the Rose character accent, the Donna accent, Doctor accent to any of them, you know, compared to like, you know, proper, I don't know. There's just a lot of different dialects. Let's see. When I was in China, I still wanted to go to McDonald's for fried rice, but the guy from the company wanted Kentucky Fried Chicken every day. Yes, because this time I'll come and meet you. Lozzie, we're doing it, okay? I will make it back there someday, and we will hang out, and you will give me the tour and introduce me to David Tennant. See, I'm too nervous to drive when I go to New Zealand. Yeah, I think it would just... I'd probably get used to it after a while, but also we were in a rental car, and I'm just like, I don't want to crash this thing, because I probably would go to the UK and do ColorCon. Oh my god, Patty, I would love that. When they had their meetup at like their cafe, what was it, last year? Oh, I legit looked at some price different, like plane tickets. I would have loved to have gone. Yes, lots of different dialects in the UK. Yeah, like from what I hear, you can kind of tell where someone is from based on, you know, their English accent. You know, based on location. Like Wales is different from somebody who like is from London. And Graham Norton apparently. Yes. All right, Lozzie. We're gonna have tea, and we're gonna go to the Doctor Who Museum, and you're gonna introduce me to David Tennant and Graham Norton and somebody other famous that we'll throw in there. At McDonald's in Istanbul, they had a special of different versions of things. So I had the Turkish version of the spicy Mexico sandwich. And have tea with Lozzie, yes, but only if it's from a microwave. We have different pronunciations and accents in different states in Australia. I could see that. I could see that. The drink. Welcome back, Graham. If you have enough trouble with left and right, no driving on the opposite sides of the road. Yeah, I think it would throw me. Like I said, I'd probably get used to it if it was long term, like if I lived there. But I need to be like, you know, go back to the way I learned how to drive when I was in high school. You know, go to a big empty parking lot. Try that way. Because it would definitely throw me. I think if I go back again, because this time, you know, previously I went with my mother. I think if I was going again, I'd go with my husband. He doesn't have any problem driving on the opposite side of the... Oh, it showed up, you know, on here, all those question marks, but now I'm seeing that White Diamond. Welcome, White Diamond. Thank you for subscribing. Yes! Benedict Cumberbatch. Yes, Patty, yes. Do you think I would share David Tennant if I knew him personally? You better. Lozzie, if you're my friend, you will share David Tennant. Share him. Yes, and David Tennant. Lozzie, you also have to introduce me, or, and Benedict Cumberbatch. You also have to introduce me to Benedict Cumberbatch, please. Also a rule. All right, we're gonna grab Burnt Umber again. Which is funny, because, like, I find Benedict Cumberbatch attractive, but not in the traditional sense. I don't think he's, like, your kind of obvious, you know, like, if he wasn't famous and I probably just ran into him on the street, I don't know, I might not give him a second look. But he's just he's an intriguing kind of attractive, if that makes sense. But I did make a point to eat turkey while in Turkey. Highways aren't an issue. It's the skinny roads in the country. Yes. Oh my gosh, Patty. Yeah. When we were driving along, there were some corners because there were some tiny roads that like we almost like we had to slow down because we didn't know it was going to be around the corner. And some of those big trucks, like they travel along there. It was a little terrifying. Not going to lie. Benedict Cumberbatch drool. Yes. Right. Any idea where I can put my stickers? Well, I actually had this conversation with somebody the other day. You can put them on your laptop. I put them on the side of my bookshelf. Some people like to put them on water bottles, but I don't know how that would hold up in the dishwasher. So maybe if you like hand wash them. Now I'm gonna grab a little bit of cream for this tail. But you could put them on a notebook. You could put them on your desk. You could just put them on a wall. Really up to you. Let's see. When I moved from South Australia to New South Wales, people thought I was from New Zealand because of my accent. I get that. I too, now I watch, you know, I feel like this needs a little bit more red. We're kind of doing a combination of the red and the, we're going to use Burnt Carmine 193. I watch How to Dad, and he's from New Zealand. And so after listening to him, I can kind of hear a little bit difference. I don't know if my ear is as good that if I had an Australian person and somebody from New Zealand standing right in front of me that I'd be able to tell the difference. But I think I'd be able to tell there's something a little bit different. Let's see. Have you seen Benedict Cumberbatch reading James and the Giant Peach? It's like, no, but I think I need to. So another fun fact, I obviously wanted to eat turkey while in Turkey because duh. But in Turkey, they call turkey Hindi, and their word for India is Hindustan. Now I want to eat turkey in India. Okay, here's the deal. One of us can have Benedict, and the other can have David, and then we can swap over. Okay, I want David first then. All right, I claim David first. In Ireland, it was all walls and skinny roads with roundabouts. Yes, my mom said that it reminded her a lot of... dang it, now I can't remember. There was this show, and like I'll know it if I hear it, but it was of a couple gentlemen, and they always have their cars on the side. It was an older show. Oh, that's gonna bother me. I'll think of it later. But it always showed a lot of those kind of rock walls all along the street. Oh, I'm not describing it well, but it's like there was a group of like older gentlemen, and they always kind of are on the side of the road, and they're chatting and stuff. I can't think of it. Can't think of it. Okay. Let's see. Your swatch book. You put on sex case or luggage. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, your swatch book. You can put it on, yeah, your musical case, luggage. Stickers on magnets. Anything for the fridge. Yes. On YouTube, roll doll. Yes. What? No, that's not fair. It's perfectly fair. Perfectly fair. No, not Top Gear. What is... What? No, I was trying to describe the show. Do you remember what my mom was talking about? It was that older show. It was shot probably in the 70s. A lot of older gentlemen, and like they had their cars, and then sometimes they'd stop. Like there was, scenes in town, but it showed a lot of... It's gonna bother me.
I was right.
Oh, right, honey. I love you. You're so handsome. I love you! I might be in a little bit of trouble. Where does Taryn Edgerton live? I don't know. I hope that they call Turkey and India United States, and then Circle will be complete. No, it's not Top Gear. It's an older show. It was shot like probably in the 70s. I don't think the 60s. My mother would know. I'm gonna have to ask her, and then I will post it. But, that's gonna bother me. That's gonna bother me. We have so many dialects here. We have 2 major languages for communication. It makes sense when traveling. That's fair. Oh, that's really gonna bother me now. I could think of that. My mom will know exactly what I'm talking about. I feel like I should call her right now. I'll call her up. Mom, what's the name of that show you said it reminded me of? You imagine? Pause stream chat. I need to call my mother. Oh no. Lawn Fair. I'm just going to call it Lawn Fair Piggle Wiggle. That's the name of it. Lawn Fair Piggle Wiggle Stugganugga Gosh Gosh. That's how I'm pronouncing it. Lawn Fair Piggle Wiggle Stugganugga Gosh Gosh. Oh my gosh, somebody's going to be really mad at me for that pronunciation. Last of the Summer Wine! Yes, Patty! Thank you! That was it. Okay, and I'm sure I just blew out everybody's eardrums. So sorry. That was driving me crazy. Last of the Summer Wine. Yes! That was it. Okay. My life is complete. That would have bothered me all night, Patty. That would have bothered me all night. Thank you. You have saved the day. Okay, all right. 263. I feel better now. Thank you. 263. We're using the Kaput Morning Violet. Last of the Summer Wine. Last of the Summer Wine. Thank you. Well, they drive on the wrong side of the road, and I was fried from the long flight, and there was an English guy talking to me while driving. I kept thinking, we're going to hit the wall! It's usually shortened to Lanti-Silla-Gogo? How is that even shortened? Can we just call it Lanti? I'm going to call it the Lanti City I can't pronounce, but seriously. That came courtesy of my husband. Thank you. Yes, last of the summer wine. Okay, we're using cream now, by the way. Oh my gosh, that was gonna drive me crazy. Patty said, here she is. Or Patty's husband, here he is to save the day. Or here he is to save the stream. English should be an international language. There are countries that just don't want to learn or use it. Yeah, well, it's hard. It's hard. English is the business language of the world. Yes, that is true. I think what bothers me, though, is when I'm watching a show that's specifically supposed to be like in another country, but they just defaulted to English. And it's like, shouldn't these people... Oh, like I was watching, The Great on Hulu. I felt like because it was Russian, there should have been a lot more Russian people in the show. Okay, so we finally finished the bird. Although I feel like I want to add a little green right here. Ooh, not this green. We're gonna use juniper. Add a little bit of juniper just to kind of all the other green. A bit of juniper. There we go. A bit. A little bit here. Just a bit of juniper green. Underdog. Oh, for the movie? Right. Okay. All right. All right. I spent way too long on that bird. We're just having too much fun. That's all it is. We're just having too much fun. All right. Let's do these little flowers over here. And what do I want to do these flowers in? We did yellow berries, blue leaves, brown and green bird. Kind of leaning towards like an orangey color here. 1973. Ooh, I was right. Okay, I was thinking 60s, but I was thinking more 70s just because of the film capability. Last of the summer wine. That's right. Oh my God. Okay, so is this... You pronounce the H's? Paclandicilio... No. Paclandicilio go... Oh my God. Who came up with this word? Why is it not fixed? What is wrong with this? This is too hard. But did they all have English accents despite being Russian? May as well speak US. They did have English accents. Now I know that they did speak English more there, but I just felt like they should have had at least Russian accents. Here he comes to... Oh, underdog. Yes, here he comes to save the day. Okay. Yeah, Lozzie, I can't do that. I can't do that. I need to, like, look up the name of that and then pop it into Google where it's going to, like, tell me how to say it. I don't know. Somebody's going to watch this back and I'm going to seriously, like, end up offending someone in my incapability to pronounce actual words. Seriously, someone's going to just, like, message me and just rip me a new one. It's like, why can't you do this? And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm American. I have no other excuse. Okay, let's do this kind of peachy color, huh? Let's grab 163 again. I think I have it out already. That was, let's see, that's 260. Oh no, 263. Oh, look, I grabbed the Caput Mortem Violet one again. I was educated in English language first. I learned my mother tongue later in my years. And what's your mother tongue, Jay? What else do you speak? Okay, so the Caput Mortem Violet. And then let's grab... We don't have a ton of space. I take it back. We're not doing that one. We're going to jump into 192, which is India Red. Okay, India Red. And then we're going to grab 191, which is Pompeian Red, I think is how that's... Yeah, I shouldn't try to pronounce it. You know how this is going to turn out. Pompeian Red, and then... Can I do cream? No, we're going to grab 132, which is Beige Red. Beige Red. So we need to sharpen this one real quick. All right, let's put these other pencils. I mean, that's what we have this thing here for, so they're not all over the place. Okay, let's put these... Yeah. Right there's... Can you say, oh, I should be able to. Okay, Raxacoricophallopod. It's hard. Okay, I had it. Give me a sec. I'm going to say it slowly first, and then I'll try and say it fast, because I know what you're referring to, Lazzy. I know what you're... I also was thinking of the episode where they ask him if he's from that planet. He's like, no, I'm from Clom. Okay, Raxacoricophalopatorius. Oh, no, I couldn't say it a second time. Raxacoricophalopatorius. Yeah? Raxacoricophalopatorius? Like Aloha, all the white actors play islanders. Yeah, I think I think enough people got mad about that. The Church of St. Mary, Landfair of the Pool of the White Hazels near over against, and the church, oh my gosh. St. Landfair of the Pool, Wingil, Lit Gogair, Rapid Whirlpool, Ichawern Drobawal. But how long does it take somebody to say that? My pencil says Indian red. I think they changed it or you got a misprint. Fun fact, Emma, this is a newer printing of the pencils and they did actually change that. There's a few pencils if you get a newer printing of the Polychromos, that they've changed them. And I think, yeah, a lot of people were racially offended by, which I get. So yeah, they changed it to India red. Let's see. Aussie, ooh, hard, I know, right? Very beautiful, although I've never seen a bird that color, at least that I can remember. Had a long day, we'll say goodnight. Sounds good, Patricia. Yes, we were doing kind of out of the ordinary colors. Ichawern, Drobwell, and the Church of St. Filio of the Red Cave, Ogof, fuck. Oh gosh, that's so hard. Ah, okay, Sri Lankan, Tamil. Hi, Jean! Rose did it, so you can. Yay! My parents came to Malaysia. Okay. Very nice. Yay, I did it! Raxacorica fallopatorius. Yes. Yeah, but the episode where they're like, oh, are you from there? And he's like, no, I'm from the other planet, like right next to it. It's like from Clom. And they're like, Clom? Yes, Clom. If anybody's curious, we are quoting Doctor Who. Okay, we're gonna zoom in. We're gonna get a little bit closer because we're gonna do these bitty flowers here. Okay, let's see. Can you say? Oh gosh. All right, I'm gonna do it slowly first. Okay. Flossenau. Can't tell if that's flock or with a sus. So Flossenausenhilification. Flossenausenhilification. I probably butchered that one. I always thought it was related to India rather than skin color. But yeah, Indian red. I understand now. Yeah, because I think I would have thought India also, but I think people took it as Indian, as an American Indian, hence the annoyance of racism, I suppose. Here we have the old stock color for sale too. Oh, yeah. My tongue is in a knot. I know, right? Well, you know, they ran out of stock, so I'm sure the one that I have, they had to print new ones, so I definitely got the newer one. I need to watch this again. I missed a lot. Yeah, it's been a little crazy, Rhea. All right, so India Red number 192. Dark, just that. Today we were discussing with the kids how to pronounce supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Oh gosh, there you go, Jackie. You just put it in there. But the way that Mary Poppins pronounced it is, although it's spelled with an A, she pronounced, because we were listening to the song, she says it fragilistic. But the funny thing is when she says it backwards, docious expialicragicalirufus, she pronounces it as an A. So backwards she pronounces with an A, but frontwards she pronounces it with an E. Because we were trying to teach our daughter how to say it, and my husband was slowing it down, but he was saying supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. But when she says it in the song, she says supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. So that may have just been, I wanted to say Roberts. That's not right. I'm drawing a blank on her name. Help me out, someone. I know this. I do know. Julie Andrews. Yes, Julie Andrews. I think that might have just been a Julie Andrews thing. It would make more sense to pronounce it supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Hey, Maria, just jump back in, and I have no clue what all this means. It means that we're having an entertaining evening trying to confuse me on pronunciations for very complicated words. There's a Welsh town that I think is just overcomplicating it, and I have no idea how to pronounce it. That'll be a thing. Whenever I make it back to the UK, we'll go back to that town, we'll find somebody who's lived there for years, and we'll say, can you please tell me how to say this word, because I don't know. It's highly entertaining, and I'm sure I'll probably offend someone who watches this back. That makes my brain ache. Wow. Mary Poppins is English, yes. And there's no wine involved. There's not. And honestly, I was like this even before the caffeine from the tea kicked in. I do like the tea, though. I didn't add any sweetener, if anybody's curious. Letters mean nothing, I know, right? This is the tea I'm drinking tonight. Raspberry Passion Perfect Energy. It's a Yogi brand. Oh, my word. Lozzie, I don't know. Like, I immediately want to pronounce it low, but I know that's not right. So I'm going to go Loughborough? Or Loughborough? Like, with the kind of Scottish pronunciation of the O-U-G-H, Loughborough. I feel like borough is correct. Yeah, something like, what did I come back in the did I come back in the right stream? Well, we spent the first half an hour not even coloring and talking pronunciations. So, you know, there's that. we have fun here. We have fun here. Is it Loughborough? Maybe Lou. Lou could work. It's the first L-O-U-G-H that's going to throw me. I feel like the B-R-O-U-G-H should be borough. Should be borough, right? Not bad. Loughborough. Okay. I could see that. Loughborough. Okay, I wasn't too far off. No problem, Jay. Words are a construct, yes. I'm going to start making up my own words, all right? My own words. There you go. Oh, I graduated. Look at that little graduation. Oh, my word. Okay, Pompeian red. We'll probably use some of that juniper green. Yeah, I pronounced that right, Pompeian. All right, well, if we're talking pronunciations, most of you know I'm from the Pacific Northwest. So, if you don't know, Oregon is spelled Oregon. And it sounds kind of like O-R-G-I-N. If you're going to pronounce Oregon, it's spelled Oregon. I know a lot of people look at, I've heard Oregon, Oregon. There's no emphasis on those letters. For somebody who is from Oregon, you just pronounce it Oregon. That's it. It's a place near me, and Americans always call it Lugabaruga. Lugabaruga? Oh my goodness. Okay, even I'm not that bad. Lugabaruga? I feel like that's a dance. I hate to do this, but I need to call it a night. Bye, old night cat. Thank you for being here. That's silly. We have plenty of words that end in oof. You don't say, yeah. Well, see, luff, tough. Yeah. Or even rough. Yeah, so that makes sense. That makes sense. I think I was trying to that makes more sense now when you put it that way. Tough, rough. So yeah, Loughborough. Yeah, I like that. How would you say? I'm gonna go La Jolla. La Jolla. La Jolla could be it. Yeah, but I want to say like La Jolla, but definitely pronounce the J with like a huh sound. That don't even sound like it's spelled. I know, right? La Jolla. Yeah, La Jolla could work. Yes, but I cringe anytime anyone ever says Oregon or Oregon. Because it's spelled O-R-E-G-O-N, but it's just pronounced Oregon. Hey, I'm from Oregon. Or Portland, Oregon. Salem, Oregon. Yeah, it's just Oregon. Super simple. I think that's the problem is I think I overthink a lot of words. All right, beige red. Question is, what color should we? Any suggestions? Because normally, like, it kind of pops out to me what color I want to go with. I'm leaning towards, what if we did like a brighter fuchsia? Fuchsia could something like bright. Because obviously I don't want to do purple, I don't want to do blue, I don't want to do green, I don't want to do yellow. This is kind of a pinkish color, so fuchsia is kind of a color we haven't touched on yet. Fuchsia could work. Let's see. Spanish pronunciation, double L in Spanish is Y. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Emma's right. Yeah, La Jolla. Jolla, Spanish pronounce. Okay, it means pearl. Yeah, so I suppose it depends on if you know where the origin of the word is from. You say Oregon? No, Jackie! I live in southern Arizona. There's a street called La Jolla. Okay. No one can say my name right. I want to say Sandoval. I've heard it's Sandoval. But is it Sandoval? Is it O or A? I think LL in Welsh is Look. Oh my gosh, that doesn't even make any sense! Okay, and let's do the middle of this. Let's do, oh, you know what? I said I wanted to add a little bit of humor. Sandoval. Yeah, that's what I would guess, is Sandoval. I always love hearing Johanna pronounce my last name, though, because she pronounces it Scottish. I have the GH. Auckland, which I like. It sounds fancy. Sandoval? Oh, Sandoval! Tyler got it? Wait, no. I didn't even... Sandoval. Sandoval. Sandoval? I have few life skills, but one of them is name pronunciation. Well, I don't know, Tyler. Jean said no. Well, crap. Not oval, okay. How much for that one? Okay. All right, let's grab... I want to do like traditional yellow here, but I feel like I shouldn't just because we've been doing such off colors. So let's grab 158, which is deep cobalt green. And let's grab 154. Okay, so we're going to do 158 deep cobalt green. Oh, Sandoval, as in donuts. Do as in donuts. Sandoval. Okay. My life is a lie now. So Sandoval's like, well, not with the hesitations, but Sandoval? Is it Sandoval? What about, oh, Sepulveda? That doesn't seem right. I'm pronouncing it too obviously. Sepulveda. Counts. Vita? Maybe Vita, more emphasis on the E? See, that's the problem is I start overthinking it and then I'm like, nope, crap, I've lost it. I have no idea. All right, and then we're gonna grab his light cobalt turquoise one. We don't say do for donuts, we say donuts. That's right, okay. Sepulveda? Oh, I got it. Okay, okay, cool. Sandoval. Okay, Sandoval. That makes more sense. I could do that. All right, we're gonna grab a little cream. Hi, chat. Welcome to Emily Butcher's Names Night. That sounds about right. Hey, you know what? It's entertaining. It works. It works. I just feel as though I'm being educated, right? I'm being educated. Problem is, I'm probably not going to remember, and you're like, we're going to comment again, and somebody's last name is going to really confuse me, and I'm just going to butcher it, like just thoroughly. All right, let's grab, I don't want to do purple, so we're going to grab 135. Okay, 135 light red violet. Okay, haven't used that one yet. 135 light red violet, and then we're going to grab 125. Which is middle purple pink. These names crack me up. Let's see, middle purple pink. And let's see. What was that? 125? 125 and 119, I think, what we'll work with. And we may add a couple colors as we go along. Done pretty good so far. Thanks, Donna. See. All right, we're gonna shift these over because we're not. Ooh, rough one. And I hit the microphone. That probably sounded fun. Like the color mix in the heart of the flowers. Oh, thanks. That probably either sounded really fuzzy or something, but I hit my head on the microphone. I've got it on a boom arm so I can, you know, raise it up and down, put it closer if I need it to, but yeah, that's hilarious. All right, I'm gonna sharpen this one. If they're still kind of stubby, that means I haven't used these colors yet, so it's always exciting. All right, so we have got, and in order, it will be light red violet, number 1, 3, yeah. Okay, so light red violet, number 5, and then middle purple pink 1, 2, 5. One, 2, 5, and then light magenta 1. Go. What we'll do here, light red violet, middle purple. These are our colors here. Now we can zoom in a little bit, but I'm going to leave it so you can see the whole thing because that's what we're going to color now. We'll put that right now. Okay, let's see. What'd I miss? Oh, hi, Kenny. Let's see. Do you know how to say... I want to say... That CH is going to be a little misleading. So... Colmondelli? I'm going to say Colmondelli. That's my first guess. If it's any consolation, Emily, I'm pretty sure you could pronounce my full name without any difficulty or confusion. Crystal Franklin! I got it! Right? Oh my god, it's gonna be wrong, and it's gonna be like, no, it's Crystal Franklin. And I'm like, no! Crystal Franklin! I got it! Well, Bundley? Shara must be the weirdest name because hardly ever pronounce it right. Emily says it right, though. Shara, yeah. Yeah, I could say... Yeah, I don't know how else is it pronounced. Oh, Lozzie's from Cheshire. Okay. Can anyone say Melanie right? I would say Melanie. Unless it's pronounced like Milani. Milani could be there. Chumley. Chumley. Wait, was that the word up there? Wait, the Colmondelli is Chumley? Oh my god, if it's Chumley, I'm dead. I'm dead. I die. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with, what was the darkest one? Light red violet is what we're gonna do. So, start on. Okay, I'm gonna turn the bird upside down. I went to university in Chester, I should know that. Shara, yeah, Shara. Oh, you did it! Oh, cool! Well, the first way was right. Okay, whew! All right, shift this over here. Turn this right side down because, so I want to be able to go from dark to light. And if I'm going this way, it's harder for the comfort of my hand to be able to get the right kind of fade that I want, which is why it's upside down. So it's Chumley. Well, it's like there's a lot of unnecessary letters in there. All right, so we're going to start with the light red violet, 135. Lighter on. No. Can everybody see that, or is that? I think. And here we lay Emily to rest. I know, right? Oh, Jean, I feel like I know this one. A sec. I want to think about this one. Like, I would say Barreras, but I feel like that's too obvious. I should probably be rolling my R's. I feel like it's Spanish last name. But Go with Barreras, final answer. Yay, I win! Well, see, and it's one thing to like read them too, versus, no, it's hard. Pronounce that. Oh, was pronounced that. It was the name of a student. Oh, La'a? I don't know. I guess I would just say La'a. If I were to see it, I would say La'a. Oh, it's correct? Okay, woohoo! Yes, Spanish, but you got it right. Awesome. Yeah, see, I'd probably roll if I was speaking. If I was speaking Spanish, I would probably roll the R's. Okay. So now we're gonna turn it this way. Whoop. Okay, I'm gonna pick up these other pencils because they are in the way. I mean, why do I have this if I'm not gonna use it? So handy. Anybody is curious, the dash isn't silent. Oh. Wait, the dash isn't silent? You say the dash? Okay, if anybody's curious, I'm using this. I saw it on Lisa's stream. It's a stash and store. I guess it's a sewing thing. If you're curious, you can type ! stash. The dash is... Oh my god, is it Ladasha? Is it really Ladasha? I don't know. I am not one, I'm not gonna say, that it's bad. I'm just saying, why not just spell it Ladat? I mean, how many times is she probably gonna have to correct someone in her lifetime? I feel like that's not the first time I've heard something like that, though, where you pronounce the punctuation. That's interesting. Okay, that's just meant to throw you for a loop. La clicka. La clicka. When I was at uni, we had to repeat the word for every lecture for 5 minutes to practice rolling our R's. Yeah, I would just say Pharaoh Carol, but Pharaoh Carol. Oh my gosh. No, I can't do it. I mean, technically, yes, I can with my R's, but I feel so silly saying things like, I don't know. Someone wanted their child to be a special flower. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. All right, now we're gonna turn it this way again. See, I won't say their names, but our kids' names are pretty traditional. But we didn't tell anybody what their names were until they were born. We figured, everybody knows the gender. We wanted to keep one thing a surprise. We kept their names a surprise. But I had so many people at the place where I was working at the time, I'd have strangers be like, oh, what's their names? And I'm like, oh, we're keeping it a secret. And they're just like, oh, you'll never see me again. It's okay. I'm like, well, if you're never going to see me again, then why does it matter if you know my kids' names? But I think because we kept it a secret, a lot of people were concerned that, like, we were going to name our kids, like, Rainbow Fish Trout or, something super wonky, like, my child's name is Rainbow Flower. Although I apologize if anybody's kid's name is Rainbow Flower. I'm sorry. I shouldn't. Fun. But our children's names are very traditional names. In fact, they date back pretty far. And so I want to say it almost seemed like people were relieved when they heard the names. And they're like, oh, they're normal. Okay. Not like we worried about it. Let's see. English 101 by Teacher Emily, right? Jara. Well, that didn't work. Thanks for the link. No, it worked. It popped up there. You're good. ! Stash. Yeah, it just takes a little bit for Nightbot to respond. At least there aren't numbers in names. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? Try Wooloo. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna say Wooloo Mooloo. That's what I'm going with. It's in Sydney. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Wooloo Mooloo. Some have meaning behind it. That's fair. That's fair. Rainbow Fish Trout. I know, right? Yeah, everybody was just like really concerned. All right, so middle purple pink. I would move there just because it'd be fun to say Wooloo Mooloo, yeah. Went to school with sisters Rainbow and Pickle. Interesting. I knew a girl who named her daughter Ilphinus. Ilphinus. Interesting. I would love to know the story behind that. For the longest time, I really liked the name Persephone. And I wanted to call her Percy for short, like for a girl. But then everybody reminded me, or was telling me that Percy was a boy's name. I guess if you look at Harry Potter, it is Percy. But, you know, it would have been short for Persephone. But anyway, my husband talked me out of that one really fast. And, you know, looking back, he was probably right. Woolloomooloo. Okay, so I just didn't pronounce the extra M. I was close. Sounds like shampoo. Woolloomooloo. Okay. Woolloomooloo. Okay, so I was putting too much emphasis on the extra O's. Woolloomooloo. Okay. I like that. That's kind of fun to say. Alright, so we're just using that middle purple. Yeah, and let me preface all this with all this saying I'm not judging anyone for their name choices, and I swear if I have offended you with my butchering of the pronunciation, I promise it's not intentional. I'm really trying, I promise. They use new fancy names you're just trying to overdo. See, I've always loved the name Persephone, right? Lozzie, seriously. Lozzie, I think we're long lost best friends. I'm just saying. Like, if you lived here or I lived there, we would hang out all the time. We might be the same person, Lozzie. There's a good chance. I mean, I could actually be Lozzie. I've said, nope, it's me. It's Lozzie that's streaming. I see a lady in India called her twins Corona and COVID. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I mean, really? See, I can't talk. Our cat, long before there was a terrorist group using the name, our cat's name is actually Isis. But we named her after the Greek goddess. But now we're just really careful about who we tell that to. Because we're like, all right, I need to preface this with, we named her. I mean, because she's, you know, she's pretty old. I was like, we named her before there was a terrorist group. I promise. But now we just, you know, even though she's dropped weight and she only weighs like 10 pounds now, we do, to strangers, unless I've had the chance to explain it, like now, we lovingly refer to her as, you know, Kitty or Chubbs, but she's lost the weight, so we can't even call her Chubbs anymore. She was like coming up on 16 pounds, but the vet put her on a diet. She's down 10 pounds now. So we're like, yay, Kitty. So we just call her Kitty instead. Let's see. Percy can be short for Percival. Okay. I knew a woman named Kevin. See, I kind of like boys' names for girls. Sister-in-law is Timmy. Oh, that's kind of cute. I like that. And hi, Nan. Never name anyone after a Greek-Roman tragic figure. You know, I'm putting this one on my husband. I'm sorry. It was his turn to name the pet. It was his call. What an interesting chat tonight. Interesting is a good word for it, Jean. I knew a kid at school called Wheelbarrow. Oh, gosh. I said that together. That's hilarious. I gave my kids regular names, but ended up giving the ridiculous nicknames that stuck. Oh, that's hilarious. We're definitely long lost relatives. Oh, most definitely, Lozzie. I feel like we defo need to meet in real life at some point. Friends had to change their daughter's name from Isis. I could get that. Oh, yeah, she's a teen. I know twin girls called Zadinka and Zadanka. My grandmother had a cousin named Sean Lamb. My female guinea pig's name is Franklin. Aww. Does anyone watch Nancy Drew? Crystal, I have never watched it. We're using light magenta. But I did read all the books as a kid. I honestly, specifically haven't watched it because I'm afraid that I'll be disappointed. I loved the books so much as a kid. I haven't read them as an adult. I probably wouldn't love them as much as an adult. Cannot wait to introduce my daughter to them. I feel like she's a little young for them still. Oh, we didn't do these stems here. We'll go back and fix it. But yeah, I haven't watched Nancy Drew just because I'm afraid that it will, they'll ruin the books for me. Because I love them so much, and if it's not good, if it doesn't live up to the standards, it's like, you know? I don't know, maybe that's weird. Is that weird? Let's see, my ferret's named Nimbus and Nocti. Oh, or Nocti. Nocti. I like that though, Katara. It's Harry Potter references. Or two, yeah. Zadinka and Zadanka. Maybe it's a family name. I love Nancy Drew books. Yes, exactly. See, I loved them. And so I'm a little afraid to watch the show. Like, I'm afraid it's not going to do it justice. Fun fact, if you didn't know, the woman who wrote, Carolyn Keene, the woman who wrote the Nancy Drew books,
also wrote the original Hardy Boys books. But she used a pseudonym, Franklin W. Dixon, because at the time that the books came out, she did not think that boys would want to read a book by a female author. And I want to say they came out, when did they come out? I don't think the 50s. But I do know that she used a pseudonym for the Hardy Boys books because, because she was a female author. I knew a guy with the last name. Oh, and he named his son Rusty. Oh, they're both named for clouds. Oh, okay. Someone I work with called her daughter Star. Well, now, my husband's family, they had a cat named Star. So it's not totally weird, I suppose. Their sisters named George and Ted and Nancy. Yes. Bess is the other one. I can't think of the other girl. Yeah, Bess. George, Ted, and Bess. But I know two of them are George and Ted. Well, wait a minute. Ted. I know it was George and Bess. Maybe they changed it to Ted. I'll look back in the books now. But I do know that one of the girls in the book was Bess. I like the show, but they really changed a lot from the books. Way too much in my opinion. Maybe that's what it was. Did they change Bess to Ted? I'm trying to remember. I don't think there was a Ted in the actual books. Let's see. Light red violet was. I want to make this a little bit darker on the outside. Yeah, I know George was in it. Maybe that's where my love of boy names girls came from. Harder because coming out more purpley too, but I think it works. I think any more pinkish and it would clash with that one. I mean, these don't really pop that much anyway. I can just get this higher contrast. That's harder here. Ted could be Theodora. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, that makes sense. I knew a baby named Estrella, Sol, Luna, B, Star, Sun, Moon. Oh, that is pretty, but so pretty in Spanish. Yeah. Bess wasn't a sister of George in the book. They were cousins. That's right. But I don't think they're even related on the show. Interesting. Oh, thanks, Donna. Well, we're definitely going to do the other ones, too. And honestly, we'd probably be further along if we hadn't had so many hiccups with the last ones. Hopefully, I may plan ahead for these other ones and figure out the color scheme. And then that way I can have all the colors out when we color the next one. Okay, and we're going to turn this here. In the show, Bess is from England. Interesting. Okay, so there is a Bess in the show then? So wait a minute. Are there 4 girls in the movie then? Because in the books, it was 3. It was Nancy, Bess, and George. But if there's a Ted now, what role does Ted play? Is it just there's a 4th girl? I feel like when I introduce these to my daughter, she's going to have to be older, at least, you know, in her think. Aw, thanks, Lozzie. Oh, see? Why'd they add a 4th girl? Did they think 3 wasn't enough? I feel like that changes the balance a little bit. I don't know, maybe they were hoping for like an opposing opinion, like when the girls decide to go do things. I don't know that they liked it. I think it's because I loved the book so much as a kid, I would probably struggle with changes that they made in the movies. Funny thing is that as an adult, I don't read that often. Part of it is because I'm always I'm always drawing or coloring or working on something. And so I have a hard time just sitting down and just reading a book. I find that when I read books, especially now that I'm older, and I don't know, maybe there's a word for it, but I'll be reading, but I'll find myself like skimming the rest of the page, like jumping ahead. Like I have a really hard time staying on just one section. So if I'm going to read a book, I like to do audiobook. But I don't know, I haven't had anything. I think it needs to be an audiobook for me. But I read all the time as a kid, man. When I was introduced to Harry Potter, I busted out with those books, man. I read those so fast. So fast. I read number 4 in like a day, but I read it like all day long. Ted is George's little sister, not really part of the Drew crew. Nancy Drew's friends were Bess and George. Yeah, I'm not sure if George had sisters in the book. I don't remember, but in the show she does. I'm gonna have to look. I mean, it's possible, but we're using middle purple pink again. It's possible, but maybe they just didn't talk about her much in the books. Did anybody ever... So I grew up in a pretty Christian household. So, and this isn't like me talking religion or anything. I'm prefacing this because these books are a Christian-based book series. And so that gives you a reference as to whether or not you've heard of them. But they were called the Mandy books, and it was like a mystery book. But I loved those as a kid too. Absolutely loved them. Again, I'm trying to decide, when I want to introduce my daughter to these books. But did anybody ever read any of the Mandy books? I got them from my sister. My sister read them first, and then I got, she handed the books down to me. There's a whole series of them. I don't know if they're even still, ghost written or new ones are coming out anymore. I just remember I loved them as a kid. Oh, thanks, Jay. The show really changed their personalities. Nancy was sweet and wholesome in the books, not so much on the show. Yeah. I love Harry Potter and wait for the new book in the mail. Oh, yeah, me too. Me and the Black Stallion ate them up when I was little. Yes, Donna, yes. So the funny thing is I got introduced to the Harry Potter books. I'm going to do these right here. I think I'm going to do like a dark blue. I got introduced to the Harry Potter books because when I was in junior high, I've always been a great reader. I never had a problem with that. But I had a hard time with my writing. And so I had to take this class. It was like a reading and more class. And it was basically a class where I could focus. I had more one-on-one help with trying to, be a good writer and, write papers and whatnot. But because it was called a reading and more class, they explored aspects of reading as well. Now, of course, like I said, I was a pretty decent reader. And one of the books was, it was the first Harry Potter book. And the teacher told us that whoever was the first to finish the book, and tell them about it to prove that we finished the book, got to keep the book. And oh man, that was the only incentive that I needed. I went home and read that book in one night. You better believe I was the first one done. And it just got me so hooked. And after that, I started, getting all the books and I loved them. And then, the movies started coming out and I was just like, absolutely love them. I feel like they're a little too scary for the kids. I think we'll wait another good probably 3-4 years until I introduce them those books. But love the Chronicles of Narnia. Yes, my husband has all of the Chronicles of Narnia books. We also want to introduce Chronicles of Narnia to the kids, but not time yet. Okay, we're going to use Indian Throne Blue. We're going to use Middle Phthalo Blue and Sky Blue. And we won't be able to use much because it's a pretty small space, but we'll get there. Let's see. I was an adult by the time they came out, so I never read the Harry Potter books. That's fair. Yeah, the books had been out, but yeah, I was in junior high when I read my first Harry Potter book. Never read Narnia, but recently got the first one. Oh, Jackie, you're going to love it. Question though, Jackie, have you seen the movies first? Started the Black Stallion in grade 1 because I was obsessed with horses. Oh, maybe I should do the Black Stallion. I'm trying to remember though, things where characters die and there's, my kids are kind of sensitive in that way and it really bothers them. Like I debated today about doing Charlotte's Web, but I thought that might make it bad. So I'm not sure about Charlotte's Web. Let's see. Let's see. I'm tired now. Bye. Okay, sounds good, Alejandra. Thanks for hanging out. I used to be mad on the Babysitter's Club. Yes. Also, yes. Read the Babysitter's Club books. Let's see. What brand is a sharpener? Oh, it's the Doll 133 hand crank sharpener. Here, let me switch this over here. Boop. There we go. I put my little... That's the holographic mushroom sticker, which just as a reminder, if you get 2 or more any of the stickers, you get this little sticker right here, which is a freebie sticker of our little teacup in the microwave emoji right there, which you can get if you become a member. There it is. But yeah, Anyway, this one. But it is the doll 133. Push this back. There we go. Let's see. What I miss? How old are the kids? Okay, so I slipped up last week, but I generally don't actually say how old they're young. They're young. They're not that old. Too young for Harry Potter, if that makes sense. Keep losing sound, so you're signing off. Oh no, Jackie. I'm sorry. Well, thank you for hanging out, Jackie. I'll see you around. As an adult, I didn't find the Chronicles of Narnia as good as when I did when I was younger, and I'm sad for the girl. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Oh, was Lozzie... Oh, no, Jackie was just... Okay. Found them in audio and burned them all to discs and sent them to my granddaughter, but she was never interested in this. Oh, sad. You're banned on this channel? I don't think so, Alejandro. You're still here. I don't think you'd be able to chat if you were banned. We banned too many people. Let's see. I got into reading The Flowers in the Attic by V.C. Andrews. Oh, I'm not familiar with that one. I'll have to look into them. Little House on the Prairie, yes. Just got your sharpener today, the exact same one. Oh, awesome, Jean. No, not the microwave. All right. That's the same sharpener a Jewel Bove uses. I never get one and try it. Julie swears by. Oh, it's great. I miss reading books. My eyesight's too bad now. I can only do audiobooks. Audiobooks are easier anyway. Oh, need to get one. Need to get one. Your main account is AJ? Oh, I don't know. I mean, if there was ever any banning that happened, I think they do, like, I don't know, timeouts or whatever. And there's been an instance where, like, maybe they were too young or... I don't know. I mean, there's let's see. Do I have rules on here? Let's see. Exclamation point rules, maybe? Oh, Alejandro is only 8. Okay, yeah, Alejandro, that might be why. If you're only 8 years old, then this is a channel for adults. Although it is coloring, and it's not even in frame. Although it is coloring, it's for adult coloring. So Alejandro, if you're 8, you're a little too young to be in here, hon. So I apologize, but yeah, YouTube has rules, sweetie. VC Andrews since I was a kid. Ah, okay. All right, let's see. Is that everything? Did I miss anything? Let's see. Let's take a look at this as a whole. I think that's pretty good. What do we think? Huh? Thanks, Lozzie. VC is definitely too mature for anyone less than a teen. Ah, okay, okay. That's what it is. That's what it is, Katara. Thank you. It's hard sometimes with age, you know? 13 and older, yeah. Because it's the same way with Twitch. And if they say their age, then it's a little TOS. It's hard, you know. I'd like for everyone to be here, but, you know, this is specifically adult coloring. So, you know, I'm not one to, you know, exclude people from the group, but it is different when they're young, you know. Waiting for the mom talk, Lozzie. Yes, exactly. It's not my rules, it's YouTube rules. Thanks, Aspie. The Boxcar Kids was my favorite when I was... Yes. Thanks, everyone. Well, I wish that we had gotten more of this done last time because we probably could have moved on. But for now, we are done with this one. I'll get started thinking about the color because we'll probably do this one next. The apples are going to be interesting. I haven't decided how I'm going to color it because it's this little shine part here. I feel like this would be kind of reddish green and this part would like maybe be yellow and everything. Oh, for the mom talk to be over. Ah, perfect. But yeah, here, let's lift this up. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. I don't want her to take it personally at all. It's just, you know, I also don't want to get in trouble or whatnot. Okay. There we go. All right. So our first one is finally done. Woohoo! Young at heart exempted. Yes, exactly. Exactly. All right. So we got our first one all done. I'll post the color names in the description below. I'm so glad that everything held out tonight. I'm going to cross my fingers that it keeps on happening. We may still look into upping our upload speed so that we don't run into these problems again, since this is a regular thing. But yeah, so we'll be live again on Wednesday. I don't know. Which one do you guys want to do next? Do you want to do the apple one or this one with like the berries? No worries, Crystal. What would everybody like to do? Or heck, we could even do this one. It's not like we have to. I was just like kind of going in order. So quick, short little vote in chat. Top, left, or right? Top, left, right. Top, left, right. Top, left, right. Top. Okay, I'm done. So what would everybody like to do? Or does nobody... Whoa, there go my headphones. Hit my headphones. Or do you guys not care one way or the other? What would everyone like to do? We'll take a picture of this and post it too. Berries? Okay, yeah, we can do berries. Katara was first. Oh no, we have one for apple! Well, I'll have to think about the color schemes as it is. Aw, thanks, Donna. She says, well, love, you did great, and tonight has been awesome. Lots of love. Big warm hugs to you and yours. Rest well. Have a great week, and see you again soon. Thank you for the stream. Oh, we have lots of tops. Okay, we'll do top. And we'll get to the berries. We will. We're going to do all of them. But I like having sections. The idea is that I could do almost one in a whole stream, but we'll see. All right, next question, though. Do you still want to do Faber Castell, or do you want to do a different brand of pencil? Because that's going to help me decide my color palette as well. I do not care, says Donna. Junie B. Jones. Ah, okay, gotcha. Apples are challenging. Yes, I agree. So yeah, we could do Faber-Castells again, or we could switch it up. We could do Ergosoft. We could even do Lumis if we wanted to. They're small enough. We could do Lumis. We could do Prismacolors if you really wanted to. Not my favorite, but we could do them. We could do the pastel pencils again. So what brand do we want to do? Same brand or different brand? It's up to you guys. I don't, Crystal, but those are also, again, I do not care. I don't have those ones. Any color pencils? Staedtler Ergosoft? We could do Ergosoft. I do like me some Ergosoft. That is for sure. Ooh, Ergosoft. Okay. Play with new toys. Oh, we always have a chance for that. There's no shortage of things to color. We'll do Ergosoft. If I'm around, then Lumis are illegal. Prismas? Okay, how about this? I am going to make a poll in anything except Prismas. There you go. You choose. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. All right, you know what? I'll just think about it. I'll think about it, and I'll surprise you all on Wednesday, okay? Because I'm going to think about color palette, too. Oh, Lord. Okay, Lazi, thank you. Lazi or Shannon. I was going to say Lazi or Shannon. Thank you. All right, let's call it a night, folks. I will see you again on Wednesday, okay? 8:30 p.m. Central Time. Okay? So thank you all for hanging out. It was so much fun. I had a blast. I laughed way too much, and I probably thoroughly embarrassed myself with the pronunciations. I know, right? Exactly. All right, so I will see you all on Wednesday. Thank you for being here, and thank you so much to Kat. I know she's gone to bed. Thank you for her super chats. That was so lovely. You all are lovely, and I will see you all on Wednesday. All right? Bye.